Welcome to Topical Drinks. Say hello, everybody.
What up?
There we go. We're missing one dude. He's a little late. I should have put a little picture, but I'm too lazy. Anyway, we are Topical Drinks. We talk, we drink, we talk about everything. We're just a bunch of pals that do everything. So I'm Jorge. Yeah, we got JP on the right, and Yadu. How's Channel Z? Channel Z. How's Gen Z doing? Okay, awesome, cool. So, and we're missing Gabe right now, but he'll come maybe, hopefully. I don't know. He's been texting. He's just saying that he was gonna come, but I don't know. Who knows what's going on with that shit? So, anyway, leave page here. All right, all right. Well, so let's start off with the usual. What are you guys drinking?
Oh, I am drinking another more beer because today's been a rough one, and I just did not have the energy to go find something special. So it's Huntley Hells. So it's from their brewery in Huntley. It's just your average lager. It's pretty good.
All right, Yadu.
I got a smoothie right now, but I'll get something in a minute once I finish this.
It's fine. I think today is gonna probably be like some of us are sober because for me, I am drinking water. Why? Because I just had a root canal today. so and I have to get on antibiotics. So for my first day at least, I probably shouldn't be on alcohol. So that is why I am actually gonna only be drinking today water. My week was fucking shitty, and it started on a Monday, and then Wednesday comes around and I get a root canal, you know? So like Monday. Let me just start that off. How shitty my fucking week was. Monday comes in. I told you guys I was doing a big ass interview and stuff like that. So I did get called. They went
Yeah.
ahead. They went ahead and went with someone else. So that started. That's how it
Mm.
starts, right? And then I take my car to the mechanic. They say they don't think anything's wrong, but they fixed a rattling sound that was like a bunch of plastic that they think is useless. They took it off and everything like that. Foreshadowing. And then around late night, I'm talking like around 9 o'clock, close to 10 o'clock, I find out that my most favorite and cherished sanctuary, my favorite bar, my favorite cafe, that just the thing that anchors me to Chicago, is closing down permanently. And Monday was their final day, their final last
Oh
toast,
no.
last day that they're open, right?
What
So
place was this?
16th Street Cafe, and I'm wearing their shirt right now. The purple shirt,
Uh,
which the only purple shirt that exists. Well, maybe there's a second one, right? That was given to me by one of the bartenders because I kept complaining about a purple shirt because they only bought like gray shirts or something. But she made one purple, except this was a size small. But I made it fit. This is why I lost a lot of weight, is so that this shirt can fit me, and it does kind
Me
of.
in a size small?
Yeah, it is a size small. Yeah, I fed them. Okay, so then here's the other things that happens, right? So I try to rush out because I'm like, I cannot miss this. I have to say my goodbyes. I have to get a final shot here, man. This place is I've been there for like maybe 4 to 5 years. They know my name, everything like that. Even when I moved to the suburbs, I would still go there like maybe every Friday for like, like swipe in for work, but then head over there just to work from there because they got excellent coffee too.
mm.
Um, on the way, my car starts warning overheating, and it just straight up overheats. I get
Oh
stuck
shit.
on the road, and this is already at 10, going into 11 o'clock. Right, I'm stuck on the road. I have to wait for a tow truck for an hour, and the car would not start. It just would not start. As soon as I turned it off because it's got overheated. Turn off now. Right, I turned it off. Zaria, she actually she took the Honda downtown to drop off some stuff. So she had the Honda and she didn't come back yet because she had a dinner with a friend that our mutual friend, she, is turning 40 something, whatever. Anyway, so she had a birthday party to go to, right? So I call her. I said, like, maybe she's downtown. That maybe I'll just like once the tow truck comes in, I'll just take an Uber all the way downtown and then come back with her. And she's like, no, I'm already heading back. So she's already on the way back home. So I'm like, okay, like, and I'm like everything's shitty. Everything's shitty that day, right? Everything I just said is shitty, right?
All bad.
All bad, man. Tow truck comes in finally an hour later, and right now it's already midnight. I get home. Zarya's already there. The Honda's already there. Martha, good old Martha, she's right there. I don't even say hi to my wife. I literally just get in. First, I had to go to the bathroom real bad, which was another problem there. And then I just grab the keys and I fucking get out. And I'm like, no, I need a win. I need this win. Okay. I made it at 1 a.m. downtown. It's like it took me 40 minutes drive from Vernon Hills to downtown. And they were closing essentially. They were about to close. They were trying to get people out. But when they saw me, they were like, no, you need a toast. So I said my goodbyes, had a last toast. And I managed to, when some of the patrons were starting to take signs and be like, oh, can we take this? Can we take this? I managed to snag myself a sign. There you go. 16th Street. It's right now. I framed it, actually. This is a cheap frame I got from Michael's. But anyway, 16th Street, we are a cashless establishment. So I snagged that sign, and that sign is now forever going to find a home in my bar.
Yep, bar's a good spot for that.
Yeah. That was my one win. That was my one win.
Gabe is there.
Yeah. That was my one win of the week, man, was that. And then I got a root canal today. So there we go. The week's kill continues to be shitty, man. But not in Wisconsin, though. I guess that's a good segue. The one good thing that also happened in the world is Wisconsin elections. And
yeah, those were good results.
Yeah, dude, Elon Musk just trying to straight up bribe was kind of fucking crazy.
Oh, dude, yeah. And like Wisconsinites, like exit polling straight up said, like on both sides of the aisle, we're like, no, we're fucking bothered by this asshole. Like, we're not gonna, fuck this.
Nobody
guy.
fucking likes him. He got dicked on a lot this week.
Oh,
I saw
dude.
Assassin's Creed, like, who do you try to shit on, like Hassan or something?
Yes. Wait, did we talk? Oh, wait, that's right. We were off. Yeah, we were off. We were off last week. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, the dude got dicked on and everything. He comes out in one of the rallies that he makes up, like, in a cheesehead because, it's Green Bay and everything like that, right? He doesn't fucking know like anything about football, and then he signs it and throws it and all that stuff, right? So yeah, the dude got dicked on. He spent millions of dollars, which by the way is probably doesn't matter to him really. I think it was like 21 million in all. I think. So the people that was bribing were actually probably not random either. They were definitely picked. No. Yeah. They were definitely not random. Oh, hey, Gabe's here. I'm gonna go ahead and add him.
Hey.
No, he tweeted Hassan is a fraud, and then he said sellout would be more accurate.
Yes.
Objectively, he is promoting a terrible game just for the money. And the Assassin's Creed official account replied and said, "Is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile 2 account told you?"
Yes. And you got to understand
on his fucking platform too.
No, not only that, they ratioed him. That's the other thing. They ratioed him. So he got ratioed. He got ratioed
on his own platform.
Yeah, and not only that, the person that he was essentially talking to at the time was the fucking, I guess, how would I say, the like Gamergate zealot Grums, right? Which, by the way, if you don't know who Grums is, good. Don't look this fucking idiot up. Dude is a fucking idiot. All right. And because this guy was basically like trying to dunk on Assassin's Creed, or because of, again, the whole like, oh, it's DEI, you're playing as Yasuke, what the fuck, blah blah blah, that shit, right? And the same Assassin's Creed community manager or something that like is involved with that Twitter account also started dunking on Grums too, because like he starts talking shit, and then they just post, but our game is out. Because this dude is notoriously like supposed to be developing a game for so many years and has not came out with any of these fucking games that he like promises, right? So they ratio him too, and yeah, they just like straight up like they saw it coming. They saw the synergy from Hassan and Hassan's account and stuff like that, and they just jumped on it. Like I would say like. Whoever was in charge that basically allowed their community manager to go fucking butt shit wild did a good job. like, and now some people actually said like they'll buy the game just because of that, So yeah, it was whatever, like I think the best comment to that is like Ubisoft is essentially the Stalin to Musk's Hitler. sort of thing. It's like
Yeah.
they're not good people either. Let's not see a joking. Like the CEO of Ubisoft has not done some very good things. The whole like sexual scandal that he kind of got away with and all
I
that
didn't know
shit. But a win's a win. Anything that's up against Musk, that's a win for me. I
Yeah.
would say.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, now
We
I
can hear you,
can. What's
bud.
up, man?
Why are you saying Ubisoft like that?
Ubisoft.
Pretty sure it's Ubisoft.
Oh, is that your problem? My problem is what the hell? Why are you so late? What's up with that?
I was just doing a live stream on the Nintendo thing. You said you were going to be late. You didn't fucking communicate how late exactly.
It doesn't matter. You got to set up. JP got in. I actually made it in time. Like I had 3 minutes to spare. So, but yeah,
you
no.
didn't communicate this.
Well, I mean, dude, I'm like literally rushing to.
We already did the drink thing.
We did, but go ahead. Piggyback, whistleback.
Piggyback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got that from your birthday, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I got a lot
Nice.
of drinks right now in my place.
Oh, is this-
Lots of drinks.
Tencent is coming to pick up the pieces from Ubisoft's poor decisions. Damn, someone's not a fan of Ubisoft in our chat.
Yep. Sorry I couldn't make your party, bud. But campaigning.
Oh, it's all right. How'd it go, by the way?
So I did lose.
Oh, man.
Was fifth place. I needed probably like 1,400 votes to compete, and I had like just under 1,100.
Oh,
That's pretty close.
So, yeah, for being new to town and nobody really knowing me before starting it, that's a pretty good start, I think.
yeah.
How new were you to this town?
Like 5 years.
Oh, that's not too crazy new.
Wait,
Yeah.
by the way, hold on.
Like to run.
But I'm usually
Hold on.
I'm usually competing against people that either like grew up there or there for like 10 plus years.
Actually, hold on, JP. Actually, your camera stopped.
Oh
Just
yeah,
a sec.
it did.
Yeah. Just let you know.
He was
There.
like, oh yeah.
I have a drink now. It's just a shitty ass dirty Shirley with tequila in it, though.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is the
what's a
one
dirty
time
Shirley?
that I'm actually the one that is not drinking. I think I told everybody,
No, you
Gabe.
didn't.
I just well not you, but I had a root canal today, so I can't do alcohol right now.
Perfect reason for alcohol. I was saying. I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
Jorge like
yeah.
broke
For the
down
pain.
on why his week's been shitty
yeah,
the past
yeah,
like
yeah.
15 minutes.
Actually, I think
Like,
Gabe
this
already knows.
episode's, this episode's gonna be titled "Jorge's No Good Week."
Yeah, Jorge's terrible, good, bad, good, no good week. Whatever the name of that book was. Rip.
God damn. That's some
Yeah.
strong whiskey.
You know what?
Let's
Since
up
you
my
just
camera.
mentioned it, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the camera.
96.56.
You
All
want
right,
to?
let
You
me-
turn it off or turn it back on? Just
Yeah, turn it off, turn it back
the
on.
camera.
Yeah.
Just press the button on the disable.
Hey, now
camera.
that your
Perfect.
campaigning is done, though, now you can have some time to
Be wild.
yeah, like actually be
Right.
wild and get a new setup for the streaming.
Oh jeez.
Calm down. Calm down.
Let me leave the video and come back in entirely because it's not working.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
And while we're waiting for him, though, yeah, let's talk. Why don't we just start? Well, we were talking about the Wisconsin.
I have more
results.
Elon Musk news, but I'm gonna save it for when.
No, go
JP's
ahead because
back.
we were talking about the Wisconsin thing. Might as well keep talking about it.
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
I don't know if you saw the Tim Waltz thing where he like had like printed out pictures of Tesla stock.
Oh yeah.
And Elon Musk like went on the news and was like fucking basically crying about it. So I was like, legalize comedy.
yeah,
You can't say anything anymore. We gotta legalize comedy.
No, dude, he's a massive
like-
bitch, man. Like
He's like,
it's crazy.
What a creep. What a jerk. Like what's funny about that? What a creep.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah, I still can. I'm in the ninja.
yeah, your
but-
camera's not showing in the ninja thing.
Huh.
I recently found this Instagram that I've been really enjoying, and it's just this guy who fucking rug pulls meme coins. Like he just makes meme coins and rug pulls them, and then gambles with the profit.
Nice. Wait, was he that young kid
That's
like that
not
12?
nice.
Wasn't there like a 12-year-old or
nice.
a 14-year-old kid that kept making rug pulls and?
No. This is a grown dude. Like his.
Okay, never mind.
What's his?
What the hell? Is it anything on
His-
your end,
his
Jorge,
username
that
is
you gotta
Jim
do, or?
Gambles.
No, man, it's all your end.
He's on day
Shit.
42. Today's was Chinese JD Vance coin.
Chinese
Damn.
shitty fans coin.
Yeah, I don't know who's buying these to begin with.
No,
but
100%. I have no idea why people like. They're telling you. They're like literally telling you this is a rug pull. Like
guys,
don't-
if I ever launch a meme coin, don't buy it because I'm gonna rug pull it.
exactly.
You can go to jail, though.
None of them's going to jail. That's the thing.
Nobody's going to fucking Hawk 2 girl got off yesterday.
He got
They
off?
decided-
He's like, for real got off?
yeah, let me look this up.
Oh,
What
wow.
the
Dude,
fuck
not only
is
that,
her
like
name? Haley
fucking
Welch?
Trump and Melania Trump both made a meme coin. They both rug pulled.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
So yeah,
So-
the administration is not going to do jack shit about this, man, and they know it because they did it themselves. What are they going to do? Prosecute themselves? Of course not. It's stupid.
Wait, no way. They actually
Yeah.
rug pulled?
Yeah, man. There was a Trump coin and there's a Melania coin. Both of them were rug pulled.
Yeah.
Both of
Trump
them
was doing other
boom,
shit like he
got
was
rug
making. He was having his like supporters buy like his fucking what were they?
Shoes.
a watch
The
was one thing. I remember that.
well, he also
Yeah.
had the
Them
Trump
shoes.
Bibles.
Trump
The shoes were
Bibles.
ridiculous.
Bibles.
The Trump
The Bibles.
shoes. I remember the shoes.
Ooh.
Those were
The
bad.
shoes are going to
I
have
forget
some
what
retail value, though.
What state it
They
was, but
don't. At this moment, they aren't.
I mean, they probably
But they
do
are,
just based
though.
off.
They are
but
going to have resale. If Obama came out with shoes, like their president shoes, if that became a thing.
They would have been less
Yeah.
tacky if Obama came out.
Oh
with
yeah.
shoes.
First
Of
off,
course. They were
Obama would have
super
done it less
tacky.
tackily. Second off, well, actually, you know, what? I shouldn't say
Super
like don't quote
tacky.
me, but I don't see Obama doing that shit, man. So why? He's
I won't
not.
No,
quote
Obama.
you.
He gets
Obama's
money
too
from like
nonchalant
Netflix
for that
He
producers.
hoops.
dude.
Obama
Oh, what
hoops,
the
so he might
fuck?
actually make some hooping shoes.
There you go. Now it looks like it's working. Oh nope, now it turned off again.
Nope.
Yeah, it just went off and on.
My favorite rug pull is the Argentina coin Libra. Yes,
Oh my
Chatter.
God,
the
with the
Libra
fucking
thing is
president.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Malay.
That
Yeah,
one
the
was also
Malay
crazy.
thing. That shit was like a
Isn't he
literal
on the
a
run?
whole country got rug pulled. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And
That's
and,
wild.
and he's
One
and he's
Somali
still like,
pleaded guilty and he's getting sentenced. That's another thing in news that
oh
we have,
jeez,
by the
dude.
way.
I look. Here's the thing. As soon as I did Johnny Somali, like my fucking YouTube timeline's all about like that. It's like that dude. Whatever. Hold on. Like Malay is basically doing the same thing that every single person that does a rug pull is doing. Like the defense is like, I didn't technically like what is it? I didn't technically or directly like told you guys to get this or like promoted this or something like that. They're trying to go off with technicalities, but it's all bullshit.
Mhm.
It's all straight bullshit. Hold on, yours is still saying that there's no camera.
yeah.
Yep. I don't know what's going on.
There's going to be
Alright.
audio only.
I guess
for
you'll be
JP's.
audioed. All right, here.
Put a nice picture of you.
I'll replace.
It came up and then it went away, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
What'd you guys think of today's ad, by the way?
Yeah,
It
what the
was
fuck,
Dude, my friends thought it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meme cats are great, and I have a whole folder of them on Instagram.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like every ad that I did is cat related. I mean, it's
It
not
is,
that.
but the pictures I have cats are like objectively stupider because they're like Gen Z cat memes.
This reminds me of like, I don't know if anybody's heard this guy called Man Carrying Things, YouTube. He basically had something that was exactly like that, like millennial humor, Gen Z humor, and then like Gen Alpha humor. Let me pull it up actually.
Gen Alpha humor has to be really cooked.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah, what's on your shirt?
Gen Z.
Is that Gambit? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
We also had the
I have other-
Marvel. We had the Marvel announcement of the Doomsday cast. It didn't really seem like it was
yeah.
anything new,
That was
except
huge.
they did bring. It seems like they're bringing back a bunch of like legacy X-Men actors, like James Marsden, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart.
No, the Trump shoes
Gross.
went down in value, by the way.
Yeah, of course it went.
They went down?
And we're gonna have like 1,000-point drop in the stock market tomorrow at least.
Oh yes,
Nah,
that
that's
actually
crazy.
since we're still
Thank
going on
God
this
I
path,
didn't-
we were talking about the Wisconsin election,
Good.
which by the way,
That's scary.
congratulations, Wisconsin, you guys fucking did it. You ain't stupid as fuck. You guys did it. Like yeah, man, like straight up, congratulations to like Susan Crawford for winning. You know, she did it.
Yeah.
and she beat back Trump Musk money. What else? What else? Oh yeah, and like
Musk
the
sold
meme.
X to
The
himself.
yes, he
Yeah,
did,
that's such
I saw
ridiculous.
that.
which
Yeah.
should be illegal, but here we are, right? This is the fucking world we live in.
Wait, what do you mean he sold himself? What subsidiary? Like what parent company owns it now?
XAI.
XAI, his company.
I don't think that should be illegal.
That is illegal. What
It's not.
do you mean? You're paying for
Illegal?
yourself. That's definitely something that should be illegal. It's like what? Like
No,
you
it's
just
not.
buy your own
You
shit?
can change parent
That-
company. You can change parent companies. You can create new
Well,
subsidiaries.
some of my friends were hyped because they don't read full headlines. Like Patrick called me, he was like, "Yo, he finally sold that shit," and I was like, "Did you read the full headline?" And he was like, "Nah, who'd he sell it to?" And I was like, "Himself."
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. Stupid kid.
Let's start reading captions, bro.
That's exactly.
Do we want to talk about the gigantic fuck up of with the Atlantic editor in chief?
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Oh,
Did
what
we
happened?
not?
What did he do?
Were we not like?
No,
were we
that was
not
like-
online. Was that the week that we were
That was
also
a little
on?
over a week ago, I think. That was last
Damn.
Sunday, maybe.
Whoa. That's not
Yeah.
what I want. Whoops. No.
Fucking nuts. Because there were also like 3 different responses to it, and none of them lined up. One person was like, "Yeah, this shows how strong we are." The other person was like, "This is a." Oh, Pete Hegseth was like, "This is a hoax."
Pete Hegseth. Yeah. No. He
Yeah.
was the guy.
Brother,
He
it
was the guy that
happened.
fucked it up. No. Hold on. Let me show you guys the video here. See. There we go. Oh, there's no sound for the viewers, Ed? Oh, shit. I fucked up so hard. I'm sorry. Oh, I should have done it this way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Now it works.
I'm
What
guessing
the
you
fuck
don't
is
get
going
it.
on?
No, it's that
There we
Bugs
go.
Bunny. I like it. That's
We
cute.
can't hear it,
It's
though.
actually a
Sorry,
big
echo.
chungus.
You guys
don't
can't
get
hear it?
Internet humor has fried
looking
our
at it on
lives beyond
stream.
comprehension. We're broken.
Oh,
sure,
okay,
you grew
okay.
up with the internet, but we were
I'm
born
trying to
in
look
the
at it on
darkness.
stream, but-
Like Bane, our humor has evolved past post-irony, past surrealism, into a metatextual maze of sincere shitposting. Hey, little fella, what do you find funny? Caillou? Rugrats? Do you like this meme I made? That's not a meme, okay? That's a picture of me. And what does the date mean? What does that mean? That 6/11/28. What's gonna happen there? What does that mean? I'm having trouble seeing the comedy here.
Okay.
He's laughing at.
Switch to direct.
Fucking love that, man. I love that dude. Great. Fucking love that dude. Yeah, dude. Okay. I want, let's let's just finish this off and then we can start talking about, the Switch 2 stuff since JP still has not fucking fixed his.
Dude, one of my
Wait.
classmates last night just
I wonder what
texted
that
me,
is
"The
about."
world is crumbling," and that was actually
random.
open the conversation. I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I just caught up on U.S. news." I was like, "Oh, okay."
I know it was kind of crazy at work today. Like they were just like one of the big bosses sent an email about it.
About what? The
Liberation
tariffs or
Day.
the Hedgewick thing?
Just
thing?
preparing for the tariffs. So wait, what
Oh, yeah.
tariffs were announced? He announced it at 3:00, right?
The tariff
he
thing
announced
was
it
fucking
right.
crazy.
He announced it right after market close, right? So tomorrow, well, we already got the futures. Futures already went down like I think 3% or something. So yeah, like tomorrow is gonna be a fucking shit show.
Let's see. I need to.
But let me pull up the tariffs.
10% tariff across everything. 10%.
A lot of basically a lot of fucking countries. Here, hold on. Let me see.
Everyone.
Which, by the
Did you
way,
see that like half of Asia united against Trump?
oh yeah,
Like
dude.
the 3 who hate each other.
Yeah, actually, do you know what's funny is that this is the same day that like Pritzker, the Illinois governor, actually now like signed an agreement with Mexico for trade agreements there. So Illinois, so now it's going to be a state by state situation that they're going to like try to like, you know, do something in terms of like, you know, offset this straight up bullshit. Trump says tariffs could have stopped the Great Depression. Fucking idiot. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can try to pull it up here.
I'm
so
rebooting my
looking,
machine.
I'm looking
Oh,
at
by the way,
typical
do you know
tariff
who
rate.
do you know out of the list of the countries, do you know what country was not listed in that tariffs list? By the way, guess.
Greenland. I don't
What?
know.
Russia.
Russia.
Oh,
I knew you were gonna
okay.
say that.
Mm-hmm. Wonder
But
why,
are
huh?
we doing any business with Russia right now, though? Like I thought we sanctioned them, so that wouldn't count.
We did, but this could start
Sanction
him not
on
sanctioning.
Russia. No, I think
We
we're
have
sanctioning
imports
them
from
now.
Russia, right?
No, hell no. Well, no. We probably have imports from other countries that get imports from Russia.
Not necessarily like.
Yes and no, though. All right, here we go.
what?
Our chat
Let's look it up
says
now.
the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act.
Holly. Yeah.
Yeah, commonly known as the Smoot-Hawley Tariff, blah blah blah, was a law that was implemented protectionist trade policies in the United States, sponsored by Senator Reed Smoot. Hold on, let me pull this up. Okay, there it is. Blah 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 blah. Let's do this in dark. And yeah, the act and tariffs imposed by U.S.'s trading partners and retaliations were major factors in the reduction of American imports and exports and imports by 67% during the Great Depression. Economists and economy historians have agreed that the passage of the Smoot-Hawley tariff worsened the effects of the Great Depression. So there we go. We even have like historical examples of mass tariffs fucking up and making things worse for depressions. So thank you, Chatter, for pushing that up. Poochie, thank you. Poochie? 9696. Yeah, and actually I was trying to find like a picture of the tariffs itself here, or at least like the list of what he did. Let's see, where were they at? One country got like 90% tariffs. I think it was like Vietnam or something like that. It was like some fucking crazy shit. Yeah. I think it was Vietnam that got the 90% or something from his.
But you see, other people's tariffs on us seem like they're more.
No, who?
Look.
Like,
at
okay, here's the thing. Like, okay, let's backtrack here. Like the idea that they're tariffing us, we should tariff them as like. How does that work when like the United States has been having like a positive GDP for so many years, despite any tariffs that any other country gives us? Like we make money regardless. We make a shit ton. Everybody wants to do business in the United States. What he's doing is the straight up opposite. He's like, okay, we're going to tariff you guys for what? You know, like it's just going to fuck things up for us. Like that's not how it works for us. Anyway, hold on. Let me. God damn, I'm trying to find it here. You guys talk while I look for it, man. Or
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you guys want to?
They're not like hostile tariffs. They're just baseline,
Right.
Yeah.
like regular tariffs that they have on every country.
Right.
Mm.
It's just.
We're doing like what he's
like UK 10% even back and forth.
Okay, here we go. I got it here.
UK 10%.
Okay, so here we go. So China. Oh wait, no, surplus deficit. No, this is. Average tariff rates of U.S. and its top 15 trading partners. Which, by the way, why would you fucking put a tariff on like Canada, who's like one of our top trading partners?
We're supposed to have a free trade agreement between Canada and Mexico to begin with.
Right. U.S. goods trades deficit surplus. That's that. Where's
on the list that I'm even looking at.
The actual. I'm looking for the. God, I remember seeing like actual. It must have been in Reddit.
I'm gonna show you this one. This is like on Yahoo News. I don't know how accurate this is, but let's see. I'll send this to the chat. Send it to the chat. It's there.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, we mentioned Wisconsin. Florida also flipped a House seat, actually.
Really?
A county that Donald Trump won by 19 points. This is
Speaking of Florida, I saw
ruby red county.
DeSantis is trying to bring back child labor again.
Oh, are they? In Florida?
Yeah, because they're doing economic suicide when it comes to immigrants.
That's what they did in Arkansas already. Remember they passed something.
Somebody was talking about how they said they're not like giving due process to people they're trying to deport.
Oh yeah, no, there was that guy that like was like thrown into an El Salvadorian prison.
Yeah.
There's still no tariffs on Canada and Mexico as of now. It says.
What? Trump's misleading claim on Canadian dairy tariffs. To support his plan to increase tariffs, President Trump
Yeah.
has repeatedly said that the Canadian government charges U.S. farmers 250% or 270% tariffs on dairy products exported to Canada. That's misleading. These are the rates that are high on the books, but they would only be charged if U.S. exports exceeds predetermined tariff rate quota, which the dairy exports don't come close to meeting. So there you go. So he could be like, "Oh, you guys, they do tariffs on us." It's like there's an
But we're kind
asterisk
of
on
freaking
it.
out.
They're not doing it.
There were no tariffs. There were no tariffs on Mexico and Canada right now, though. Today, that was a big announcement today. There's still none. No tariffs on Canada and Mexico.
So it's like, oh, I announced I'm going to do tariffs. No, do you know what might be the reason? He's announcing these tariffs and then they're not implementing it because the market's going to fucking crash tomorrow. You know, probably 900
You're
points
frozen
maybe.
again.
Yeah.
He's being threatening, yeah.
Dude, what is going on with your video, dude? Or is it just
I
your video in
rebooted my
general?
machine and everything.
Just let him
What do you
stay
think?
like that with
That
the
guy.
frozen thumbs up.
Oh, dude, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, maybe I should do that because like right now it's just a blank screen where he should be. Yeah, let's
What
just
the
do that. Let's just do that. There
Is
we
that
go.
your thumb normal size?
This is crazy.
Camera drivers? I mean, you're doing your all your cameras are from like what? It's just your Xbox, isn't it?
No, this is my laptop.
Oh, your laptop. Wait, why is it not working? Copy solo link. Oh, it's not even showing the.
On all foreign-made vehicles. Ooh,
Weird. Okay.
Oh no.
interesting.
American cars are
Interesting.
objectively shitty too.
Like it's telling me that another camera is on right now, and I'm
Actually,
like, there isn't.
Actually, I hear a lot of echo coming from you. Hold on. Where's that
For
coming
me.
from? Yeah. Oh, wait.
I don't hear that. Go.
No, I just unmuted it. Okay, it was on my side. But yeah, so this is fucking shitty. I'm trying to find that list, but you know what? To be honest, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Wait till tomorrow. We'll talk next week about how low
we
the
should kinda
stocks
care,
went
right?
down.
That's what the whole point.
What are you
That's
gonna do? What do you mean? What am I gonna do? What are you gonna
we're
do? Are you
talking
gonna
about it.
personally
We're
like be able to stop
discussing it.
this?
Like I'm saying, though, the other countries have higher tariffs on us, though. Like Madagascar apparently has like a 93%.
Oh, I'm sorry, Madagascar.
fucking Madagascar.
Yeah, we care about fucking Madagascar. Yeah, cool, awesome.
List.
Oh my god.
Nicaragua has a higher.
Oh my
tariff on
god,
us than we do.
Madagascar. Oh my
Norway.
god. Dude, like
Jordan has
this
a
is the
higher
thing. It's
tariff on us.
nitpicking. You're nitpicking right now, man.
That-
Like
You're nitpicking.
we just
I'm telling
said-
you exactly. I'm telling you
So-
you're like
exactly.
the Madagascar. Who the fuck cares
we're
about
not- but we're not-
Madagascar?
So
we're
bro?
let me
here-
jump in and explain here. I took
Okay, go
econ
ahead.
for like 5 years. So the reason why less developed countries have these tariffs is to help their industries. Otherwise, they would pretty much starve. So we're getting mad at other countries for having tariffs against us, even though they have very little effect on us at all. But that country, it has tremendous benefit.
Right.
And so what Trump is doing, he's just doing out of pure ignorance and malice. And
It
it doesn't do
was
anything to help
Oh.
I don't
anyone.
know.
Okay, so I have
I
my
don't know.
I have
I
my
don't have the
Yadu MIA picture, and it still says Yadu on it. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, anyway, that's now JP. Imagine Yadu is a gay JP now. Anyway, yeah. If anybody's seen the stream, they're like just seeing me play around with this thing. There we go. All right, that's JP now. There we go. Yeah, dude, and just like what I mentioned before, man, like we like even with these countries like, you know, tariffing us, like these smaller companies like Madagascar or whatever, right? Like it doesn't matter to us. Like we still prospered.
Yeah.
Like for many years, we've had positive GDP growth for many quarters. Like it again, just like what JP said, this is just straight up malice. That's it. Like it's not something that like suddenly it's gonna get better for us. It's like no, we're gonna hurt. Again, where does the tariffs go? You know, they go to the consumer. They go to us. You know, we're gonna have to pay more for everything. You know, it's not so much that like what manufacturing is gonna suddenly come to the United States because of the tariffs. No, that's not the case. You know.
Yeah,
So-
because like we can't just start suddenly growing Canadian lumber. That's
Right.
gonna take decades. We can't just start making chip factories. That takes a decade.
Right.
There's like this like it's just there's no
You just said lumber and
just-
chip factories, though. Like, what do we like? That's you're talking about like the cost of building homes, the cost of building factories, the cost of building furniture. but like as we saw, like Mexico.
No, we don't
get a lot
necessarily
of
have all the
food from Mexico.
resources to do that too.
We don't have the resources. We don't have like the
Yeah.
factories to like everything. Well,
raw
not just the
resources,
homes
like
or anything
consider
like
the
that,
raw
man.
resources that are in
But
Africa.
as of right
versus-
now, Canada and Mexico have no tariffs on them. They
They-
pause the tariffs.
They pause the tariffs because again, he talks shit. He does all this bluster.
But it didn't happen.
Again, it's going to. It's either he's either going to happen. Okay.
We've been saying this for 2 months.
Yes, he's either going to do it. The stock market is going to go down, and then he's going to be like, "Oh, never mind." Which, by the way, he already did that. That already happened. That he started saying shit. Stock market went down.
The reason why there's
and he
no
pulled back.
tariffs is because the Senate actually rescinded them. The tariffs were against Canada and Mexico, but the Senate literally rescinded them like 3 hours ago. So Trump's trying to do it.
Okay, so there you go. It was the Senate. It was the Senate.
I'm not defending Trump, okay? I'm talking about our entire White House, our entire government right now. That's what I'm discussing.
It's all Trump, dude.
Exactly.
The entire White House, the
Trump.
entire
It's
executive
not
branch
all
is just
Trump.
all these sycophants and Musk. That's it. You don't. Okay, so honestly, you don't think like everybody that you put
No.
in are
I
all a bunch
believe
of
in
fucking
our country's
sycophants.
government, actually, I do, and why it's leaned way further right than I'd want it to right now. I don't think that's how it works. That's just like how Wisconsin just won. That's how we're seeing things happen where there is
But
a
Wisconsin,
slap on the other side.
but Wisconsin,
stunt.
yes, but Wisconsin is not the executive branch. It's not the White House. Wisconsin is just a state. Okay.
It's a Supreme
Yes, other-
Court, but that's
other
the Supreme Court. That is the judicial branch. That is the judicial branch.
It's
Like, what are you
state. No,
saying,
no, no, no.
dude?
It's
But
state.
it's the Wisconsin
it's a state.
Supreme
It's the
Court.
Wisconsin
the
Supreme Court
on a
okay?
federal level.
I
Like,
understand, but
Yeah.
Wisconsin has been a swing state and they've been going red on us. And what does that tell you? I'm letting you know that our government is still working. Like
It's not.
this whole mindset
now.
of like
It's not, man.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
look, here's the thing, dude. Like, I
what-
get what you're saying. No,
has
no, no.
actually
To
stopped working for you.
No, no. Here's the thing, man. Like what you are using as an example with Wisconsin, that's not the government. That's the voters. And what happened also in Florida is again the voters. The voters. A lot of people that definitely lost their jobs because of Musk Doge bullshit. You know, and all the news that came around it definitely had a huge effect on a deep ruby red county voting Democrat, and then Wisconsin. And it actually was a straight up blowout, I believe. The judicial thing, the Supreme Court judge in Wisconsin, that was a blowout too. Pure Democrats, right? So like, yes, the stuff that Trump is doing and Musk is doing has already been a negative effect that people are just fucking going out and being like, no, stop doing this, right? Now, did it stop him? They lost the election, and then the next day, what he does, he fucking threatens these tariffs, like does his little press conference to do these tariffs. And then now Musk is like rewording what he's saying, but he's getting absolutely dunked on. Like, I think right now, like, I think Trump already recognizes that Musk is like a liability at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, this thing that Doge
he's
is
trying to get out of
nearing
him.
its end.
Yeah, it's gonna near its end. Like he's gonna dump him. Tesla stocks are just continue to go down. You know,
Yeah.
less people are buying the swastikars. You
People
know,
like vandalizing Teslas in the city. Here's the thing: I don't think like many conservatives own like Tesla Model 3s. Like that's liberal.
oh
on
yeah,
liberal
that's the
violence
thing.
right
It's like
there.
you're alienating your main like target source. Like you're yeah, like it was liberals that were buying Teslas, not fucking rednecks. You know. Like those guys ain't going to fucking touch, and they ain't gonna fucking they can't fucking buy $100,000.
The closest thing we have to like conservatives buying Teslas is like grifters buying Cybertrucks.
Right.
Like
exactly. Yeah. And I saw one dude come out of a hardware store with a Cybertruck, and you're like he pulls in Cybertruck, and I'm like, I actually waited in my car because I just got my stuff, but I sat down and I'm like, I want to see how this guy looks like because I had a feeling what he looks like. Sure enough, it was like I don't know if you guys ever watched Better Call Saul, but there's that character that was the guy that was like from the pharmaceutical company that was like selling the pills. You guys don't remember that guy?
No, I didn't get a chance to really watch it.
Let me show a picture of this guy.
I heard it's a great
I
show.
never got into Breaking Bad.
Oh, really? You should. It's great.
I watched Snowfall.
Here you go. Here you go, guys. This is the guy. He looked almost exactly like this guy. Like, basically, comes out of a Cybertruck like that. So yeah. Ah, man.
But also, Democrats are
I'm not.
dropping ball as far as like
Oh yeah, no,
campaigning and
100%,
messaging goes.
100%. Like I
This
think,
roast
well,
is-
now Cory Booker's thing that Cory Booker did is, yeah, I mean, kind of performative in a way, but like it's still
He
something
still
that,
did more than like
yeah, he did
Hakeem
more than
Jeffries.
everybody did. Hakeem Jeffries is a fucking loser. Schumer is
Captain
a loser
Chaos.
right now. Yeah, like
Mm,
honestly, like AOC and Bernie, what they've been doing is definitely something, you know? And with the amount of people that follow her right now, like she should be the next vanguard. Like
yeah,
she's got the weight, she's got the clout. She's not
she
perfect. Like she's
does.
not as leftist as some people want her to be, but I think she's the natural like best transition if the Democratic
Yeah.
Party wants to move forward. Because like right now, like Musk is gifting
Disagree.
us these wins right now. You know, why can't you
I can't
jump
fucking
on this
stand
shit?
Alyssa Slotkin.
Ugh. Anyway. All right. Anybody else have anything to say about that? We can move on to the next topic.
I think okay. One last thing I would say, and I said it before. I think AOC is not ready. I think maybe 10 years from now, sure, but not now.
We don't have anyone
I
confident right
100% do not agree with you at all. with
Yeah.
that.
She's
Between
prepping.
AOC and
She's doing
Bernie.
exactly what she does, what a president
They
should be
can't-
doing right now.
They can't win.
Yeah. Bernie to
She's-
2028.
she's-
Jeez, no, Bernie,
she's
Bernie,
being
Bernie.
No,
Trump's
I think
playbook.
Bernie's
honestly
given up
she has a
on
better
that.
chance than before. I think before, yes,
Hold
like
on.
liberals were looking for someone who's more like moderate, but I think most left-leaning voters are tired of moderation because now you have
Yeah.
like
It's not working.
because Democrats aren't willing to do this. Like Republicans did not shy away from saying your prices are high because of Democrats, but for some reason Democrats are like afraid to say, yeah, hey, Republicans want your grandma to die of cancer. Like
Mm,
gutting federal research for cancer.
I don't know. I just don't like the optics of trying to push someone that's like so further to the left and then this person so further to the right. We just keep getting split apart as a country. I think
Well, we're
honestly, the
split,
next
dude. Like
person
that's
who's
how it's
win
gonna be.
is gonna be closer
Well,
to the center. There's gonna be closer to the
No,
center.
because
No, I mean,
Democrats have been
that's-
trying to
yes.
go moderate and be more center. And that,
When?
like,
When have they?
dude,
The-
did you not
the-
see
the
the
presidents
campaigning
that
they
have
were
ran-
doing last year? Like,
What were
Democrats
they
did
doing
not go
campaigning
far
last
left.
year?
They were
The-
doing
the
all they could
presidents-
to try to win over like Trump defectors. Like
Yeah,
they wanted Nikki
the-
Haley and Trump defectors.
They wanted the
They
Liz
weren't trying to
Cheneys.
appeal to their own base, especially when it comes to stuff like the war in the Middle East or stuff like immigration. Democrats ran a far more centrist and right-leaning campaign, especially regarding immigration.
And especially when it came with Gaza too. That was also their biggest
Yeah.
thing. You know, Biden
Yeah.
dropped the fucking ball. On
They
that.
lost a huge percentage of, especially like Gen Z young voters who didn't want to vote because of that.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and Biden and Obama, both when they won for the first time, had pretty progressive agendas.
Yeah, more
that they won
progressive
on.
than they ended up being at the end, you know, which is kind of
Yeah.
the sad thing about all of that.
And so they
Yeah.
ran. They didn't run from the center. They ran from the left, and they won big.
I mean, no, even fucking Fetterman. Remember that? Fetterman won from like
Also,
went from
yeah,
the left.
Fetterman also moved closer to centrist towards the like
Oh, geez,
towards
he's like,
now the
yeah,
president. He's
especially when it
also
came to
annoying.
like Israel though. He's like one big,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's a weirdo about that
Yeah,
shit.
he's yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we got anything else on these politics? I want to move on to the Switch.
Yeah,
2.
same here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Switch
All right,
to it is.
Switch to news.
guys.
I didn't look at anything for that.
I
was
told you
like-
to go watch that. You didn't watch the thing? I was
watched it
actually
live
thinking. I was
and my
thinking.
reaction.
Should we have done like a live cast, like a live like
We
reaction of
should've.
what we were doing on that?
What
one?
was it?
Because,
Like an announcement?
Yeah, but it was like at the same time. It was like
So
9 in the
pleased.
morning. We all had work to do, so I don't think we could do like
I wasn't
live
awake.
from our offices. Well, I was working from home today, so yeah. That's
Dude,
another
I
thing.
got my whole reaction video recorded. It's online now, guys. And I was hyped for Elden Ring on Switch 2. Amazing. And then of course, finally chat. They're behind on that, but I'm glad they're bringing that in. Their own internal chat system. Hopefully they bring Discord in there too. And then
They're not going to bring
also-
Discord in, and I have things to say about that chat thing. But continue. So on.
Also, I love the transparency about it. Like when they were even showcasing the chat experience, they were showing like watch your friends play games and it was lagging and it
It
looked
was
awful.
laggy
And
as fuck. Yes, okay. I'm gonna say, sure, that's the transparency of it, but like,
That
really, dude,
transparency,
like it was
that's
so
realistic.
bad. It looked so
Even
bad.
even on
450?
PlayStation, it looks like that too. You know, on PlayStation, it looks like that too. Like you can share your game on there, and
I-
it's not gonna look the best. It's just not unless you got strong internet. And maybe they were just trying to give someone. And maybe
No.
it is gonna look better on strong internet, but they were trying to give people the realistic, like, hey, the average Joe doesn't have 1 GB per second speed internet. Maybe you got 100 megabytes.
No. That's unless you live in a country that actually does do 1 gigabit speed, you know, which is not the United States,
Exactly.
unfortunately. Oh, hey, we
do
got
have
a
1 GB
picture
speed.
of
What are you
him.
talking about?
Let's go ahead.
We don't
and
do
get this.
1 GB speed. We don't have AT&T fiber. What are you talking about?
Not everybody does,
I get
dude.
more-
Dude, we have like
That's what
one
I
of the
was
all right,
saying.
dude. If we want to go back to politics here, man, we have like one of the worst like first world infrastructure when it comes to like internet, like for real. To the point that like Korea has like 10 gigs. You know, Japan has more than us too. China
At what
has fucking
cost?
more than us, right? And
At what
you know
cost?
what? We even have worse than Peru. And Peru is considered a third world country. I'm not even joking. Like I
think
had 1
Peru's
gig
considered a
speeds
developing
when I was
country. I think it's-
in the Andes up in Cusco. It's crazy, and we don't do that. No, and there's a reason why we don't do that, and it's going back to politics
Why?
again. Because
Okay.
again, it goes back to politics. FCC chair from the Trump administration downgraded. You know the internet should be. It used to be like it was going to be a utility, like a service. You know, and then they were going to say like broadband is supposed to be higher than what it is right now. You know, we lost him again. So yeah, like it is pure politics the reason why we have like shitty internet at this time. Okay, but that's besides the point. Let's go back to Switch 2. Okay, I agree with you that they were showing like they were being very transparent, but I think they were being too transparent. And why I say that is because there was a lot of times like that they could have like, we get it, you guys can share screens, but there was they kept showing it. They kept showing it for far too long that like
Good.
the lagginess
Don't hide
of it was very apparent. And it was just like, you guys are still showing it. Why are you guys still showing this? This does not look good, you know?
Yeah.
And like, again, it's like, are we back in 2012? Like fucking Sony,
2012 didn't have that
Xbox.
technology. Come on.
I mean, Sony,
Come
Xbox. I
on.
know it's like your PC. You like, yeah, like you guys, what the fuck? Like you guys are way behind. You know, very behind.
You are trying to shit on Nintendo right now, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I am
I'm not
shitting on
having it.
Nintendo.
150 for it.
Oh, he froze again.
Oh,
trying.
dude, this is
I'm
perfect.
trying.
Look at that picture. That's perfect.
Trying so hard.
I love it.
I know.
Don't
There we
try
go.
anymore. I like the picture. I like what
All
we
right.
got of you.
We'll keep it as that. Whatever the fuck is going on.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
But no, man. Like, okay, so wait, yeah, continue. I know I'm kind of like interrupting a little bit here, but like, yeah, continue, and then I'll start ranting
Yeah.
because you're making so many
points.
points. You're making so many points that I don't want to forget. You know. So go ahead.
No. So yeah, I appreciate the transparency. Keep it coming, Nintendo. I hate when people are dishonest. You get a fucking burger, it doesn't look like the picture, you know that. And then on the extreme side of things, you get a game, it doesn't play as well as it was going to play for sure. I definitely loved it. I was hyped to see a James Bond. That was the most exciting part of the damn show to me. I'm a huge James Bond game person, and they teased it, of course. But when they said another agent and they were putting bullets, I'm like, what is this? And I saw, like, of course, that inside of the gun,
The rifling.
the rifling. There you go.
Yep.
You gunman now.
I'm a gunman now.
The James Bond. I was so hyped. Like that was so exciting. I'm excited about the larger screen, 4K, and it even mentioned up to 120 frames per second. That's kind of maybe on the Mario games, sure. Maybe on the Switch, the Nintendo Switch 1 games, sure. But I do like the idea that, you know, like it's going to have more modern graphics. You got a bunch of third-party people coming in. The game.
Okay.
The Ring, like I said, and Final Fantasy. I'll finally fucking play that game, and I'm probably going to play it on the Switch for the
Nice.
first time because
Don't you have a? I thought you had a PS5, didn't you?
I have a PS5, Xbox Series X, and a built-in PC that
Dude,
will put your
get it,
pictures-
Damn.
play play it on the PS5. Please don't play it on the Switch.
No,
No,
no.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mode.
Dude, okay, all right. Here's the thing, man. Okay, yes, you are very hyped for this. I am the opposite. I actually think that this might be like another Wii U situation with Nintendo. And I'm not even joking.
You're
So
wrong.
here's the thing. Like, they, first off, what I thought it was strange, and this is something that I think bothered me the most, is that they didn't actually say anything about the hardware specs. Like, they did
I
not
know.
announce
It's on
how
the website.
what's actually going on, right?
It's on the website though. It's out there.
Is it? I was looking
Yeah.
at I was looking it up. I don't think they even gave that specs. So that's one
No,
thing. They didn't.
Okay.
I don't. They didn't. Well,
No,
they definitely did not do it during the whole stream thing or whatever.
Yeah,
the-
it just says custom processor made by Nvidia. So yeah, that's
yeah.
fucked up.
So they're not talking about it, right? Which gave me a problem. But I also
Oh,
had
you
like
saw.
a hint on what's going on when you saw Final Fantasy VII. Actually,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII for sure did not. It definitely looked like a downgraded version of the PlayStation One.
Well, you're playing it handheld.
Well, yes.
Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
Like,
yes.
of
I mean,
course.
I get that's the point, but this is where, like, I think the Switch and Nintendo itself kind of ran themselves into a wall here because now you have the Steam Deck, which can play Final Fantasy VII, right? You have other
so
companies
wrong
that
right
have
now.
started
Steam Deck
doing.
has no contest on the. There's no way that Steam Deck will even touch the sales of Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 are gonna break records. They're gonna break the records.
I
of
don't
Switch 1.
think it will. I honestly don't think so. Like, I have
I
a
kind
feeling.
of agree with Gabe on this one.
They
the,
are.
the reason I say that is just simply because
They're
like I
sharing
feel like
games.
this is a
They
Wii
made
U.
it possible to share games. People, you don't even have to own. Everyone doesn't even have to own a game to play multiplayer games. Sometimes.
Yes,
On a
yeah.
mobile
By
game.
the way, they did that already. They did that for the DS. You were able to do that in the DS. They took out that
Exactly.
feature.
Oh, so you're mad that they brought something awesome back again? So like that's.
I'm not mad about that. What I'm
They don't
saying
get
that it's
points?
not a
Like, you did
feature. I
already.
don't think it's a feature that will win me over. Here's the other thing.
And
though.
with the Switch, it's hugely popular with kids, which is what
Exactly.
PlayStation and Xbox doesn't
Exactly.
reach.
But hold on. But here's now there's the other point that I will get, right? It did not, like, there was absolutely no reason for me to move on from the original Switch. So all the families already have like the original Switch, right? And they're
is
still
the
going to
new
be
one, like,
developing.
is there any reason to upgrade?
There really isn't at this moment. Like
There
the
is.
only reason is
There is.
obviously they're going to have to force it when they actually have
If
like
I were to buy
the
a
Mario
Switch, would there
Kart
be a reason
World.
for me to get the new $450 one versus the what $250
Right,
one?
right.
Well,
But
how
there was
long
a few
ago did
things.
we buy
There's
Switches? How long ago did we buy Switches? Let's be real, guys. Like, come on.
I bought
Like,
it
the
day
Switch has
one.
been- Exactly. How long? How many years ago was that? How many years ago?
I don't
was that?
know,
It came
but
out
no,
when
but
I was in
I
high
I bought the
school.
OLED version. I think 2
No.
years ago.
Okay.
So
You
I
bought
have
the
a
OLED.
newer version.
So you
Will
bought
it be
the
enough
OLED
to convince
version, but you think
consumers to
this
swap
jump
out their
is
old
not-
Nintendo Switch, especially non-gamers? See, okay. That's what the chatter just said. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I don't think so. Not especially not in day one, and not in this economy at this very moment. By the way,
Wrong.
like, no, because like, oh, what do we have? The only thing we have is like Mario Kart World is the only one that's an exclusive to Switch 2.
Donkey
So
Kong,
a Mario
Donkey
Kart
Kong.
game.
That Donkey Kong game looked a fucking amazing.
Is
game
that
looked
available
awesome.
for Switch though? I don't think it said
What
it
do you
was.
mean?
I don't think they said it was exclusive.
Of course, it's gonna be exclusive. What are you talking about? Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I don't think
Sure.
so. It might actually be for Switch too. No,
Let's
maybe
see,
it's a
let's
Switch
see.
too. Okay, gotcha. No, okay. So first off, like, again, okay. So you have two games, right? And like,
And
like
the Elden Ring, they're not coming to Switch one. People
okay, no,
love
but here's the
Nintendo
thing. Now,
games.
Elden Ring. Here's the thing. Who are you selling Elden Ring to? Because most of the time, a lot of people already had Elden Ring. The only game. Here's the thing. This is the only thing that actually convinced me.
Metroid Prime 4.
Which is also going to be on regular Switch, by the way. That one
But the
that
graphics
one
are
I
gonna
know
be
is going to be
better.
in the
The graphics
But hold
are
on.
gonna be better.
But hold
Switch
on,
too.
hold on. Like I at that point I don't care at this moment, right? And there's actually a really good like meme that I saw recently. But let's put a pin on that real quick. Okay? Hold on. So the only game that I thought was actually legitimately got me excited was the new FromSoft game. What was it called?
Oh, the blood,
Blood.
blood
Oh,
brutes,
dust bloods. The dust bloods.
blood bloods.
The
Yeah,
dust
that
bloods.
looked
Yes.
interesting. That looked
That that
interesting.
that
Yeah,
that was incredibly interesting. And being a Switch 2 exclusive, I think was the kicker, right?
exactly.
Now, but here's the thing, going back to what I just said, like that's probably the only thing that you would sell people that are not casual gamers. Not Elden Ring, because they probably already had Elden Ring on the PC,
Tarnished
on every
edition.
single console, essentially, right? And because a lot of, like, if you wanted to do it handheld, again, I feel like a lot of those guys probably would have gone to Steam Deck, right? Um, what else? Like,
Nah, I
Nintendo at
own
this
all the
moment are
consoles and I get the
selling.
Steam Deck. There
But
must be a
but
reason
here's the
why.
thing, like Nintendo right now is selling on their first parties, right? Which is the Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, right?
The new
And
Mario Party upgrades with the video.
oh, dude, that
Shit.
looked horrible. By the way,
No, it did
that's
not.
another thing. That's another thing. That's another
No, it
thing.
did not.
It did, dude. That's
I
another.
disagree with you.
That is
Oh,
100%. It was so bad when you had those like fake like
golly.
dancing on the pipes. It looked so bad, and
Well,
it had
that was
not only
silly, but
that,
I'm talking
it
about
had
just
it
the
had the
faces.
same. Not only did it have the same like lag, like they basically looked like a bunch of people that like JP's picture at this very moment is basically that. Like the camera.
No, the
That's a
pictures
weird
are
thing. The
smooth.
camera looked
The pictures are
worse than
smooth.
what Yadu and you look
Nah,
like. I'm not even
nah, I
joking.
disagree.
No,
No,
I'm not even.
When they
No,
showed
it
the full
looked
body,
bad.
when they showed the full body, yeah, it did look
Yeah.
like what we were talking
No,
about.
even
The head,
before that.
the heads, just the face shot, it looked good. What are
No,
you
it
talking?
didn't. I was watching
Awesome
it on my
experience.
TV, and like I swear to God, like they
Awesome
look
experience.
worse than you guys. Like they look basically what JP looks like right now. Like
Yeah,
that's how it was. That was the quality. But that's what I'm saying. Like now, let's go back to transparency, because this also goes back to why I wasn't a big fan of the whole thing. It's like, holy fuck, Nintendo is greedy as fuck, or they are just trying to find the smallest things and promote the smallest things. Okay, let me
The
and
smallest thing.
yes, no, I'm not even joking. Okay, so here's the thing. Everything that they were talking about were said it's paid. You had to pay for the upgrades. You had to pay for every single upgrade when you want to have the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild or whatnot. You have to pay for it. Oh, but here's a little app that can tell you where your Koroks is. It's a fucking like 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old game. Okay, who's gonna go back and be like, oh, I got an app to do that? It's like, no, like who are you?
Let's
Who
look
are
at the
you selling
sales.
that
How
for?
many people have people? How many times have they sold Legend of Twilight Princess? How many times have they sold that game? How many people bought Breath of the Wild on Wii U and then bought it on Switch? You know,
Well, we can actually look that up. Actually, I don't think that was much, because Wii U didn't do well. Wii U, nobody bought the Wii U. Wii U failed.
yeah, because
You have to
because
understand
there
that
was-
too.
there were
Like
big re-
going to your
different-
argument,
there's different
would
reasons
be
it failed.
well, no, your
Those are
argument would be
different
bad
reasons
because
it failed.
nobody bought the Wii U. Like that was the other thing. So
The,
okay,
the
but hold
Wii
on.
U is a perfect modded system, but the console itself failed because it really isolated one person to have a unique experience where everyone else couldn't share that same experience. That destroyed the entire experience. Like one person has this nice big ass screen, but you have Wii remotes. To me, I think that's the no go. Like that killed Wii U. Also, they had good, solid third-party games. They did really put a lot of energy into that, and that's probably why it burned a lot of bridges with Nintendo Switch, the first one, of not having as many third-party huge releases, and also, of course, the lack of hardware to fucking upkeep the games that have come out. But now they have the hardware to play games like Elden Ring. Like, to me, the sky's the limit, and
No, dude, no. Again, this goes back to Wii
sky's the
U.
limit.
If we want to talk about the Wii U, this is exactly what I'm saying. That this feels like the Wii U all over again. It was the same
Nah,
thing. They had
nah.
No, hold on. They had third parties that were porting to the Wii U, and arguably the Wii U versions were always the worst versions. Now, when I saw that Elden Ring, like I saw a considerable amount of like weirdness, artifacts
Yeah, of course.
happening. Like,
Okay.
and
I
again,
did too.
who are you marketing?
That's
Because
what
most of these people that already bought that are going to play Elden Ring probably already have Elden Ring. They're not going to go into the Switch to it. They're not. Why are we
Well,
going to
Yeah,
go to
but
the
I
first
mean,
one?
Elden
Why do
Ring
you
is just an added feature. It's not like a prime draw. The draw with the Switch is going to be better processing, a lot more added features.
Well, okay, so this is where
So,
I'm going to talk
and
about the ad.
you got online chat, which didn't exist in the previous one.
Right, but again,
Exactly.
all these added features are stuff like why didn't you have like what were we going back to 2012 sort of thing, right? It's like are we cheering Nintendo for doing like literally the bare minimum? Okay, and here's
No,
the other
you're
thing.
changing the
Here's the
topic.
here's the
No
other thing.
one's
Here's the thing.
sharing it.
But here's the thing. They
topic is, will it
downgraded.
do well or will it won't do well? It will
Well,
do well because it has new things.
Right now, here's the thing that was
But
very
no one's
weird.
sharing it.
Well, one, they're not talking about the hardware spec. Two, notice it's a bigger screen, but also it's LCD. So we're dumping the OLEDs again. Like that was weird to me. I was like, wait, why is this not
Probably
OLED?
come out with the OLED version later on.
Exactly. That's what they're gonna do.
Make
They're gonna
more
come
money.
out with an OLED version like 2 years from now
Yeah.
and try to milk that thing, just like what they did with the Switch. Secondly, and
like
this one,
Xbox has
this one was like a
PS5
huge.
Pro.
No,
Like,
here's the
point,
huge. Here's the
point.
other thing that like maybe like oh my god, these guys are literally just like scraping whatever they can and try to put money on it. The demo game, that demo game that they
demo
showed,
game, I know.
that
It
was
costs money. I
when
know.
they were like a paid. That shit should be free.
Maybe-
Do you know who
maybe
else?
it's 20
Did you
maybe
know who
it's
else
10
did
bucks.
free? Was
Maybe
Sony.
it's $10.
No, Sony. The Astro Playground was a great game, and that was free. It came with the
Not
PlayStation 5.
Astrobot. Not Astrobot.
Yeah, Astrobot was the full game because they were like, "Oh, people like this, so let's make the game." And the
that
game ended up being arguably
full
really
free with
good.
mine.
Yeah, not only that, the game is good. That Nintendo demo thing was literally you walking through like a museum and reading. There was no game. Like it was like some text things. That's it.
Of
And,
course.
But
Of course. So
but
people
again,
who's interested can buy-
again, Gabe, you kind of moved the goalpost there. I just said
didn't move
Astros
the goalpost.
Astros Playroom was free, and that arguably, from what I'm looking at right now, was an actual game than this Nintendo thing that they're charging you for what? Like, why do I need a
Don't
game to
all of
like
the
find out
Switches
what it
come with
does?
Mario Kart. Doesn't all of them come with this new Mario Kart game?
What?
Isn't Mario Kart like being paired with the new with the Switch?
I mean,
Nintendo
if you
Switch
buy the
2?
bundle.
I don't know. I thought it was that. I thought that
No,
was
they
like
were
the
talking
basic
about like
thing
you can buy a bundle, like which is basically you paying for the game and the Switch at the same time.
Yeah, I think the game is like $80. I think.
Oh my god, the game's gonna be $80? No
Nope.
fucking way.
The
No,
Mario,
no,
the
no, no,
Nintendo
no.
Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle, World Bundle is $500. And
Wait,
it's
but
a limited
without
collection,
without the bundle, how much is this?
$500 as well. No, 450. 450. So
Okay, so
you're right.
$50. There we
The game-
go.
But like he said, like he said though, the games, Nintendo Switch games are gonna cost $90.
Oh my god, you're right. They're either gonna be $70 or $80. Get fucked. Oh my god. That's
That's the one major flaw I think with
That's
this.
Yeah.
to me, I think that's the only thing you can kind of feel something about. But
Yeah.
think about it, game prices have been going up very slow compared to inflation. I don't know. It's,
no man. Game
It's
like the
true.
reason why game prices
They-
have
they
gone
have
for
been
triple
going
A's is because like they overinflate like marketing, a bunch of other things too.
It's
They
salaries,
also
what
do
are
but
you
you-
talking
but you
about?
still have
purchases
but
now,
you
gotta pay
which
salaries.
replaced the they replaced the inflation with in-game purchases now.
Right.
Yeah.
So like you could spend hundreds of dollars on a
Oh,
game.
speaking of
Doesn't
which,
do
I
that,
saw
though.
it. I think it was in
Yeah.
the EU.
They don't
They,
want
I don't think they wrote like legislation, but they're like cracking down on companies that are doing in-game purchases and in-game,
Nice.
not
Yeah,
in-game
yeah,
purchases,
yeah.
but like in-game coin systems.
Like
Yeah.
loot
The
boxes,
the
shit
loot
like that.
boxes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, which is great. Good for that. Oh, by the way, yeah, I also made a note actually when I was watching the thing. The Mario
I don't know
Party,
how-
the Mario Party demo thing that they were showing. Do you know what it reminded me of? The Kinect. The Xbox Kinect. The amount
What?
when they were showing off all these games you can do with the camera, I was like, this is the Kinect all over again. No one's gonna fucking play this game. No one's gonna do this. Like, I'm serious. Like, that's what scared me. Was no, not scared me. That's what made me realize, like, holy shit, Nintendo like first party is right now trying to scrape whatever they can. Like, I think they ran out of ideas. Like
What are you
they
talking
honestly
about?
did.
They have so much innovation. I don't know what the hell you're talking
What do you mean
about.
innovation? This stuff is back
What-
from 2012. Oh, you got game chat and camera. Like, holy shit, that's not innovation. They just did something to do that.
Every part of technology costs money.
I like what the chatter
Every implementation costs money.
I like what the chatter said. The
being
Kinect
so
was ahead of
ungrateful.
its time.
It was ahead of its time.
Kinect
and
was
we
ahead
all
of its
figured it
time.
out.
Maybe people are ready now. Actually, I still have my Kinect, by
I
the
played
way.
that shit. I played that shit. I got my Kinect too. I played that shit.
The only thing I used the Kinect for was Just Dance. That's it. And that was only
There
just because
was
of party game.
Donkey
was
Kong
that, like,
Bonanza looks sick.
there were some fun
Mario
games.
Kart World looks
Oh,
cool.
by the way, wait, real quick about Donkey Kong. Are you guys a fan of
good.
like I don't know what to think about his new design. His
This
design,
nice.
I think, is closer to maybe the original Donkey Kong, but like not like the Donkey Kong like from Donkey Kong 64 design. You know how the eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
No, they made him more like the movie. I think, like the Mario. So keeping it on brand, because you're gonna have another Mario movie. So
Minecraft
Make-
movie
Oh,
coming out this year.
Trump also put a tariff on islands
coming up.
near
Sorry,
Antarctica that no one lives at.
Oh, really? He did that
Yes,
too?
yes,
Wow, that's
yep.
fucking stupid.
Well,
Okay.
Amazon delivers there too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Do they actually?
Okay, so you guys think so it's because of that. Oh yeah, so going back to the specs real quick though, and this is the one thing that also bothered me was that when they were talking about like, oh, this is what the Switch 2 has. Again, they didn't say any hardware, so they just said, oh, it's bigger and better, but like
Yeah, I know they should.
where's like how much better, right? Like is it worth
Yeah.
the upgrade? And also we're getting rid of OLED now, which again, weird. They were.
Yeah.
I think they were. I mean,
HDR,
honestly, I think they were
HDR.
comparing. That's actually what's the thing I was bizarre about. They were comparing the screen size with the original Switch, not the OLED version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
Makes
is the
sense.
OLED version the same size?
No, I think it's still bigger than OLED. I don't know.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna
you know
look at.
what?
I'm gonna look. While I'm looking this up though, there's the other problem was that they did not. The only thing they talked about the Joy Cons and the sticks was that they're bigger.
Bigger.
I
the buttons
don't
are
like
bigger, the
that.
magnets.
No, I don't like that because the problem is that the Joy-Cons, the original Joy-Cons, were notorious for stick drift. So
Mm.
I don't think they fixed that shit. I think they're using the
If they're
same
bigger,
shit.
then they might be more durable. I don't know if they're big. Yeah, they should have focused more on those types of things. Like, hey, you remember stick drift? No longer a thing. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. Like,
But you
if
know
they're not
what?
if they're not focusing on that, then what the fuck is going on? Then they didn't fix it.
I don't know. I think the tech that they focused on was all really fucking cool. Like, I
Was
have
it?
a total different outlook. Of
Oh, you
what
got a
you're saying
mouse
right
now. Like,
Like,
woo.
like you're talking about like the whole camera thing. Like, whoa, it's not cool. That is going to be a cool experience.
Oh, by the way,
People
no,
play
it's like,
online. I played
yeah,
Mario
but
Party online before.
by the way,
gonna
that's
be awesome. playing.
yeah. Hold on. By the way, that camera thing is not in the Switch. That's an accessory.
Of course.
But hold on, does the Switch 2 have a mini camera? Hold on. Does the Switch 2 have a mini camera when you're in dock mode? Or no, not in dock mode. When you're in handheld mode, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But the
So you
OLED
can
one
no. So hold on. So you're basically you can only use a camera in dock mode. What is
Okay.
that?
Okay, you want the under chin look? Who the fuck wants to look at your under chin just like this? No one wants to look at that. You're not
No,
sexy.
I mean you're
down
gonna
there.
be sure, but like
You're gonna be playing like this? Yeah, okay.
all right,
Get the
hold
fuck
on.
outta here.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. Switch to
Get out of here.
screen size. Oh. Okay, I just looked at it. So yeah, it is
Bigger. And we have a new
Is
chat
it?
button.
Hold on.
7.6. Is it bigger than 7.6? All right. Was it 13? Yeah.
Okay, wait. You said seven size. God, can you get the numbers here?
7.6. Let's see.
7.6 inches.
Oh, 9.5. 9.5.
9.5
Like-
inches. OLED Switch screen size. You said
think
9.5. OLED is 7. Okay, so it is bigger then. Great.
Bigger.
Bigger,
Well,
but
sure.
no more OLED, which I thought
But
was
they-
interesting.
But they're probably gonna, because how much, think about all the shit they've put on this console. How can they afford it and still keep it at the same price?
Yeah, which is probably where the whole tariffs things is going on. That tariffs are probably what's the reason why they can't do that.
Japan wasn't on the list. Japan was not on the list of tariffs.
Are
Yeah,
you sure
they were.
about
They
that?
had to
I'm
have been because
pretty
Japan,
sure.
Yeah.
South Korea, and China all united
Hold on.
against tariffs.
Plus,
Yeah,
they
Trump-
don't always make all the parts in one country.
Yeah, that too. Trump
Let's see.
tariff list. Let's take a
It's
look.
a whole different fucking problem. Come on. That's us too. We have the same thing. You
Oh,
know
here
what?
we go. Finally. Oh my God. I found the list. Oh God. No, fuck you, NBC. Stop giving me. Okay, here we go. There we go. I got the list now.
Yeah,
Here we go.
looks like
Japan.
Japan was
Right at the
24%.
top is Japan.
24%.
There it is.
How much are they tariffing us?
46. USA discounted
Exactly.
reciprocal tariffs 20.
Oh.
Again, Gabe, I'm telling you again,
Come
it
on,
doesn't.
no,
Their
no,
tariffs
no,
don't
no. How
affect
is it?
us.
Japan is not a developing country. Japan is not a third world country. What are you talking about? What
It's
are you
not that they're a
talking
third
about?
world country, though,
But
dude. But
we
like,
have,
God,
Gabe, we
like
have
what-
trade agreements with them in place already that
Exactly, but you
we
get
where we
better
have
agreements.
talks with them. But you
You
don't
get
know
better
if
agreements.
no, that's not really what's happening.
yeah,
How
He's
we
not-
don't know
he's not-
that?
Because every time he's got into a new agreement, it's either been the same one or worse.
yeah.
He did this with Canada and Mexico in his first time.
Oh yeah,
He does not negotiate. He pretends he fixes things by breaking things.
yeah.
And that is what he's doing. He's breaking things so he could fix them.
Exactly, 100% what he just said. By the way, 99% tariffs to Lesotho. What the fuck is a Lesotho? Lesotho. Have you guys ever heard of that? Lesotho. Oh, country in southern Africa. So this country in
What do we
southern
import from
Africa,
there?
this country in southern Africa, we're going to tariff them 99%. Why? Like why?
Maybe they're doing bad things.
Are they?
You don't know. Find the facts first.
Oh my
Let's
God!
find
Dude.
the
You
facts.
find. What about this? You find the facts. You
No,
do.
you're asking us.
Yeah.
You're asking us to find the facts for something that you
I'm
are
pulling it up too.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
pull
pulling
it up right now, dude. Like
Yeah.
you're
But I'm
saying
just
you're saying something that you don't know, and you're
but
telling
So
me
far,
to
you've
find
been
the
wrong on
facts.
everything that you brought up.
Yeah, ask
I'm
ChatGPT.
looking it
There
up
you
right
go.
now. Look, let it as
Hey,
a thing.
So far, you've been
Lesotho,
wrong on
Harry's
everything
home
you
away
brought
from
up.
home, singled out.
Oh
for
my
his
God,
tariffs.
we
we
were-
have no evidence in this.
we
Jake.
were
I have
talking
it pulled
about
up right
Switch
here.
too.
Look, hold on.
I hear a bunch of opinions. I don't hear any facts. I don't hear any dollar amounts. I hear no actual evidence. Only subjective opinions because that's what we've been told on our side. No, I'm not the person.
Blood diamonds is the first thing. Blood diamonds is the first thing that they're known for.
Lesotho.
Lesotho?
That's bad. Hey,
Wait,
Lesotho.
hold on. Hold on.
Lesotho is known for blood diamonds. I'm looking for that right now.
It might be the diamond trade.
And by the way, 100% Trump is not tariffing them because of their time and trades. Let's be honest. about
You
that
know,
shit.
come on. See, look at you're having these.
Do you
opinions.
think the man knows that Lesotho
Your mind
exists?
is already so biased.
Oh
on
my
who he is
God,
as a
dude.
person.
It's not really bias. He has shown over and over again that he doesn't make good plans and that he just throws shit at the wall.
Yeah, tariff was just
And hopes
something
it
he like.
sticks.
It's a word he
So,
ran off of.
it's not
Remember when people
subjective.
asked
This
about
is-
policy and all he said was tariff? Like,
Right,
So now he has
exactly.
to commit to tariffs.
It's like-
and
it's
he's
like,
doing
dude,
that
it's
repeated behavior.
indiscriminately.
It's like the thing is, like Gabe, like you're talking about, oh, where's the evidence? Like, there's so much evidence that we've given to you
There's
so
not.
much, and then
No,
you
you
just
haven't.
keep moving the
You haven't.
goalpost. Like,
What evidence have you given me though? You can say he's
Well,
gotten
first
better,
off, there-
better, worse
I'll show you.
agreements. What agreement
You-
was worse?
You said Canada and Mexico didn't have tariffs when they did.
They-
And then you
no, they
also
did
said
not.
Japan
They
didn't
paused
have
the tariffs.
tariffs, and
paused
they
the
do.
tariffs. Okay, I
Yeah,
was
they
wrong
did
about
pause
Japan.
them. The Senate did.
They did
Trump,
pause them.
the
Yeah,
Senate
Okay,
stopped
this
it.
is what the
Senate
listed
did.
I'm talking
justification.
about my
Here's what the
country.
listed justification for the tariffs are.
And tariffs currently exist on Canada and Mexico. They just paused the excessive ones.
Okay,
this is
of course they
Australian.
exist.
This is
Don't we-
Australian
we
news
charge
right
each
here.
other, don't we?
wait, hold
this
on.
is-
Yadu,
right?
what were you saying, Yadu? Hold on.
Okay, so this is the Sydney Morning Herald. This is 5 countries worst hit by Trump's tariffs, and the listed justification for them, as well as their exports. Their exports are diamonds, knit women's suits, and non-knit men's suits. The tariff that we're imposing is 50%. Justification: while the $237 million worth of goods imported by the U.S. from Lesotho is a tiny share of total imports, Lesotho only imports U.S. 2.8 million worth of U.S. goods. So they only import 2.8 million worth of goods, and we import 237. 1.3 million worth of goods. The trade deficit, while relatively small compared to other countries, reflects a significant imbalance between exports and imports. Lesotho also applies tariffs set by the South African Customs Union. So their tariffs are set by South African customs too, as far as their tariffs on us go. And clearing
From a
fees on
developing
imports
country that
ranging
is just
between
protecting themselves from not being, a worse third
Talking
world
about
country.
South
Yeah,
Africa?
we were
Right
talking
now?
about Lesotho. We're talking about that country that specifically that we were just talking about.
Yeah, Lesotho.
Yeah. So like again,
Yeah,
this is it's
I'm
like
impartial
the
to them.
imports
I
are
don't
still
care.
going in. Like United States is still like heavily like just getting as much as they can in
We're
there.
also we're tariffing Switzerland for packaged medical products. You know how bad that's gonna make our fucking
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
our healthcare,
Oh my god.
vaccines, blood, toxins, and watches.
Yeah, everything that RFK
Cultures.
does not like. Man, dude, like man, we were talking Switch too, and then we just got to that, man. Like that tariff thing probably. Maybe I'll talk.
let's switch to
Dude,
Val Kilmer then.
so from Vietnam, broadcasting equipment, computers, and furniture, that's gonna fuck us pretty hard.
Dude, no, and you know what? He pulled out of the TPP. If you remember that fucking shit, right? And like that was a way for the United States to like kind of offset like what China was doing in trade in terms of Southeast Asia. The United States was supposed to have a huge footprint in Southeast Asia to start that, to stem the power of what China is at this moment. And he did that because, again, Obama.
There's
That was
theories
just an Obama thing.
that the
he
Lesotho
did it out of
thing has to
spite.
do with Musk too, because Lesotho is an independent kingdom in the middle of South Africa.
That could.
That's-
I'll say that's maybe a little too much, but I mean, because I don't know if Elon really cares about South Africa. Let's be honest. Probably doesn't give a shit about his own country. Anyway, Val Kilmer died.
Huckleberry.
No, that's sad.
Yeah.
Will you be my Huckleberry?
Yeah, R.I.P.
Do you guys remember him more from Top Gun or Batman? Those are the two movies that I could only
Top
remember
Gun.
him from.
What?
Top Gun.
That's it? Heat? Wyatt Earp?
Never saw that. Never
The
saw that.
Saint?
Never saw that.
I know The Saint.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's The Doors?
Never
like-
saw that. Your name
What's
is
Oh my, you guys gotta do some work.
Here, let me bring it up here. I remember him
name
more from
3 movies
Batman,
you might
not
So
from
you've never seen Heat. It is one of the best
Nah.
gang movies ever.
Heat.
Gang and cop
Gang
movies. It's, yeah.
Al
I wouldn't say
Pacino and
gang.
De
It's
Niro
more
in it.
like, yeah, Pacino, De Niro, Kilmer.
Oh.
It's a Michael Mann directed film. It's fantastic. Like
Natalie
the
Portman's in
best,
it.
the
Like
best
like
shootout
Mafia?
scene in any movie in history.
The best shoot 'em up scene in every movie. I don't think I've
The
ever
best,
seen
no,
this
the
movie.
best.
I'll check it out
It's like
now,
a
but
20-minute. It's like a
that's some
20-minute
strong
scene
words.
of the bank robbery scene is insane.
Dude, speaking of bank robberies, one of the most like movies that like surprised me how good it was. I was not expecting much from it. It was a Jason Statham movie. It was Wrath of Man.
Hmm.
That movie was
that the new
actually
one?
pretty. It was 2021. It
Uh-huh.
was Beekeeper is a newer one. That was actually not bad either.
But he's got another
Like,
one
I
that's
was-
basically another beekeeper that I saw that just came out.
Like
I think he's doing like similar plots at this point.
Wrath
Which
of
whatever.
I think
Man.
he's going back to his roots. No, Wrath of Man was actually really good.
A Working Man is the new one.
A Working
this
Man.
one
It didn't-
is
not highly
about-
rated.
So
The
what's his
Beekeeper's not
roots?
that
Oh, it's Guy Ritchie that directed Wrath of Man.
What's his? Yeah, I know it's really good.
So that'd be
the
like
roots
Snatch and
are-
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels type of situation.
but it's
like
not like that necessarily. Actually, it's
Oh,
not like
really?
his
Because I actually
faces
like
the
those movies.
gentleman.
That's sad.
I know. I love those movies. I love
Yeah.
those movies too. But it's not as like in your face. Like it's not really British. It's very American.
It's not very
But it
British.
is-
Okay.
No.
Jason Statham was in Romeo and Juliet. You guys remember that fucking movie?
Nomeo?
Dude, what the fuck? It was like the animated gnome version of Romeo and Juliet, and I'm looking at the cast now, and it's fucking bizarre. James McAvoy, Emily Blunt, Michael Caine, Jason Statham, Maggie Smith, Patrick Stewart,
Jeez.
Julie Walters.
How much?
Yeah.
How much
Hulk
did they have to
Hogan?
pay for that movie?
The budget was $36 million.
Huh.
Oh, they didn't pay that much.
Mind you, this movie has a 55% on Rotten Tomatoes. I remember seeing this as a kid though,
How
like in
much money did they bring in?
2011.
What was their box office?
What was their box office?
Budget is 36 million. Box office was 100.
193.9.
So they
million.
made it back.
Yeah, they did.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Romeo and Juliet.
Park Ji-yeon? Who the fuck is that? There's a
Romeo
South
and
Korean
Juliet
singer
sounds
in this.
stupid as shit. I've never seen
That a
that.
K-pop idol in this movie?
Dude, Ozzy
speaking
Osbourne
of
was in
K-pop,
this. Yeah, go
in
ahead.
K-pop news, like half of Blackpink got footage of them saying the N-word released.
2011. Dude, y'all do how
Ooh,
old were you when this
Blackpink.
movie
I
came
think
out?
I know a
Yeah,
lot
so
of. I know a
Jenny,
lot of people.
Lalisa, and Rosé all like videos of them saying the N-word.
Like, were they
Um,
like hard R N word though?
No, they're like singing songs. They're like
Oh, okay.
songs like in private
Is
that
that?
have it in there.
I guess my question is that bad? I mean, they're not doing the hard R, and they're just singing a song that like would have a lot of it in it. Like, I don't know about that.
It's-
That's a part that I'm a little like. Oh,
when
God.
I
maybe I
heard
shouldn't
that,
get into this topic.
footage out of like K-pop stars saying the N-word, I thought it was gonna be. It is not what I did think it was gonna be like a fucking
Egregiously
like
bad.
iPhone video of one of them like saying it just like in conversation or something.
Right, right. But it was just them
but-
singing a song that had it.
Yeah, the issue is like although they're not all Korean because I know Lalisa's from Thailand, but
Yeah.
the ones who are all saying it are all like they all are fluent in English. Like it's
Oh.
Jenny, Lalisa, and Rose. They like all
Yeah,
speak
those are
English.
actually isn't the members just like so I guess Jisoo. I'm looking them up right now. Jisoo is the only one that isn't fluent. So they only
Yeah,
have
and she's
that
the only
isn't
one who
fluent.
didn't. Like everyone was like, oh, they all auditioned for Black, and Jisoo auditioned for Pink. My classmate told me she was like, I'm not surprised about Lalisa and Jenny, but I am about Rose, and I was like, I don't know them that
Lisa's
well.
from Thailand. Rose is from New Zealand. Well, Jenny is from South Korea, from what I'm seeing. But hold on. So wait. But going back to what I was just saying, so they were just again, it wasn't that it wasn't like egregiously racist stuff. It was just them like singing songs that had the word. Or
Yeah,
were they
but-
like I don't know, like that's the part that I just
It's interesting songs they pick because they're songs where half of the song is the word.
oh, okay, so it wasn't more like it was
Yeah, like it's
the
like
word was
oh,
there
why'd
like
you
a lot.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like you could have picked a different song.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's a little that's a little different, but it wasn't like again hard R,
No, it wasn't
yeah,
like any hate speech type of shit.
right.
But
Sure.
yeah, it was all like none of it was like conversational wise. It was all like in song.
Isn't
but-
Blackpink known to like add like R&B and like rap to their music? Or am I thinking of
Yeah,
someone
they
else?
do. Well, that's part of it. Was like basically audition stuff. Like part of their auditions are they have to like prove that they can like rap and sing.
Ah, okay. Wait, is Blackpink the guys that do like Queen Card? Or am I thinking of another group?
I don't know.
Actually, who is the guys that do oh no, that's G Idol or whatever they're called. No, they're the ones that like do the Riot, like
That's
League of
strong.
Legends like music stuff. So what the hell does Blackpink do? I can't play any of the music here.
I thought they split up a while ago.
What was their most popular? Why do I not remember them? It was Queen Card, isn't it?
No, that says
Queen
that's-
Card. I'm high. My boobs and booty high. Right, right. I am a
I
Queen
don't know.
Card.
I don't know that one.
You don't know that one? I can't play it here, but
I have a green card. What is this?
I have a green card. Queen Card.
Oh,
There it is. Oh, that's G Idol. Never mind. That's not even Blackpink. So what the hell does Blackpink do? How do I know them?
Blackpink.
God, where's their discography here? Hold on.
Blackpink. What's their number one song? It's How You Like That. I'm sure you've heard that one.
Oh, I heard that one. Yes, just from the title.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that I'm familiar with from like TikTok. But
JP, do you know these people? I'm sure your kids know them or might listen to them.
Who?
Blackpink.
K-pop?
Yeah, K-pop.
No,
Oh, your kids are not into
No.
K-pop?
Nope.
Rose. Oh, Rose's the one who had the song with Bruno Mars. What was it called? APT.
You know,
APT.
you know what does scare me about the tariffs, though?
Oh god, we're back to this now.
Is like Apple has so many warehouses in China, and
Yeah.
he's been trying to come out with his phones and shit. And the phone apparently is a pretty solid phone for like way cheaper on Amazon with a nice camera and
Tesla
everything.
phone?
And yeah, Tesla. They got these 2 models. And I remember I was looking at it, I was like, this is actually kind of tempting, but I don't want to support this guy's company at all.
Tesla phone?
And
Yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, there's 2
Thing's fucking
Tesla
ugly, dude.
phones. No, but look at the specs.
Its
The specs
interface
are
is fucking
legit.
ugly though.
Interface could be changed. It's an Android.
So there's
Androids have
so
complete
Tesla is
freedom.
actually manufacturing their own phone?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
even
they've been having that for,
exterior,
like,
it
a
looks
few
like the
years now.
Cybertruck of phones, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like solid specs. Camera's strong, and apparently it connects to that new satellite link thing. You
How
know,
much is it?
Oh, is that what it looks like? Ugh.
It's like $700.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's a Cybertruck of phones. Fucking ugly.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
Yeah, but
I still
honestly,
have my
this is
Pixel.
like-
I still have my Pixel for a long time. Pixel 7 for a long time.
I
Still
think
works.
he's really trying to come out with this. Like, I don't.
No, dude,
I don't
fuck
know.
that.
Who the fuck even knew about this? Like, I didn't know.
I
they
didn't
had a
even
fucking
hear
Tesla
that.
phone
I never
until
heard of this shit.
I follow tech. And
You sure
guys,
this is
like,
him?
No, yeah, go to Amazon. Like, it's actually Tesla's phone. This
This is like the
actually his
Patriot phones that ended up being Huawei phones that they just like used.
phone.
Dude,
Huawei,
I don't think this is.
not Tesla phone.
I don't think
Let's
it's
see.
whatever.
I'm not sure this is the same company, dude.
Let's see.
Because their logo looks different. Or is it? Hold on. Let me look at
Hold on.
the Tesla logo versus this.
They have-
This is a different.
To my
This is a different
knowledge, they have
fucking
two
company,
phones.
Gabe.
No, you're looking at the wrong thing. Not the one that looks like a Cybertruck. I didn't see that fucking one. I didn't see that
No,
one.
Gabe, I'm on like the official
Tesla Pi?
website for this. It's the Explorer 9, right?
Let me see. Explore 9.
Oh wait, no, you're talking about what? The Tesla Pi?
Tesla Pi.
What the fuck?
Let's see.
This is just rumored. I don't know what. Send me the link to the one you're looking at on Amazon.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I looked up Tesla phones, there was nothing about it. Just a bunch of
the
like
one I'm
weird,
looking at on
like,
Amazon
websites.
is. Yeah, I'm seeing like rumors, but
Yeah, I see like
the one I see
clickbait
on
stuff.
Amazon is the Tesla Explorer 9, and this is not the same Tesla.
No.
Yeah, all I'm
see.
seeing is like a bunch of clickbait like videos talking about this new phone. I don't actually see like anything solid.
Announces the Tesla
That-
Pi. phone.
Whatever, fake news.
Yeah, fake news.
Well,
It looks
I
like this phone is fake news.
I
Comtrade
like
Group 2025.
Did Gabe fall for the AI slop?
he might have.
I didn't buy it. Like I was anti it. Like I don't know. I was anti.
You
something
can't
that
buy it. You can't buy it. That's the thing. Because it doesn't exist. It seems like I don't know.
Well, apparently announced it today, but it's
Amazon
not
doesn't-
like.
Yeah.
So
Which specs were you looking at? But it was announced today. It couldn't be like.
No, it was like nice today. No, it was.
Send me the Amazon link you're looking at.
Okay. But
Yeah,
this is
man. Y'all dude's in a
exclusive.
mission now. He's like, I need to prove you wrong. Oh, by the
I'm
way,
like-
everybody that's in here, we put up our last 2 streams on YouTube finally, so you guys can check that shit out. You guys can check out DJ Flipside and his set.
Yeah.
And I have yet to see if we got content struck by that, but I think we're okay for now. So yeah, good stuff there. Where are we at right now? Okay, well, actually, you know what? Here's the funny thing. I think I exhausted everything on my list for today. Val Kilmer, switch
You
to
barely touched. Oh,
Wisconsin results we talked about. Fuck Elon, I wrote here. We talked about my horrible Monday, my root canal. 16th Street bar closure, very sad. I showed you guys that. Tariffs, we definitely talked a lot about the tariffs. Yeah, man, I don't know. Do you guys got other things to say? What's up?
What the fuck is going on?
well,
I'm
I
very
did
sober
lose
right
my
now.
election, so
Oh yeah.
We were gonna talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Did you want to talk about that or like
yeah, I won't talk about every detail, to save like privacy and stuff like that. But
right?
Yeah, I don't mind saying that I ran for like Villa Park trustee. I mean, you could Google it and it'll come up. So it's not like a private thing, you know.
And here's the
Okay.
thing: you got 11,000 votes,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. I ran. It
1,100.
was
1,100.
2,500 total votes in the town, and I got 1,100 of them.
Okay, gotcha. No, 11,000 sounded too much though. 1100,
Yeah,
1,100. Right now, why is
and I probably
1,100
needed
people
like,
not watching our stream right now?
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
We had a Star Wars announcement today.
Oh yeah,
For
maybe we'll get more views if we start doing more Star
this?
Wars announcements.
just Tales of the
Andor
Underworld.
is coming.
I think their
April,
animated
buddy.
shorts have been good though.
Yeah,
Oh
do you know
yeah, I
what's
love
also
the
good?
ones.
Tales
Andor.
of the Jedi was good. Tales of the Empire was good. They dropped a Andor season 2 trailer today.
Ah, I haven't seen that one. Was too busy with Switch 2 and a bunch of other stuff I had to
Dude,
do.
I
I
was
think the
watching
Tesla
New
phone.
Daredevil.
Either I have two theories: Tesla phone's fake news, or I'm having another Mandela effect. I actually go through these
Mandela effect.
No, seriously,
Have you had
It's
another
not-
one? What was the last time you had one?
fucking Mandela. No, but as a kid, I kid you not, I vividly remember our school teacher telling us Mandela was dead, and we had like a moment of silence, and they were telling us about Mandela. And then I remember being in it, like in high school, and they're like, "No, he's not dead." I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
what happened?" And then this was a shared experience.
Well, he died in 2013 though.
No, but they say he died in prison. Like that's what.
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah.
becoming
That was
president is
the
not a
yeah
thing in the universe that I originally come from.
in the universe. You come from.
No, seriously, man. There's
No.
some unexplainable shit that happens.
There was internet comment etiquette had a good video about the Mandela effect, but he did remind me the only Mandela effect that I actually had was
Bernstein Bears.
no, not that one. Shazam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shazam was like
That was wild too.
it's
That was wild.
isn't it?
too.
It's Kazam. It's Kazam with
Yeah.
Shaq, not Shazam with
Yeah,
God, what was his
I
name?
saw Kazam.
What was
Shaq.
What was
Dude,
his name? Hold on. Who was
Sid.
who?
Sinbad.
Sinbad. Which, by the way, what happened to Sinbad? I haven't heard from him in a while.
People lose work, man. They don't stay busy. You know.
Sinbad.
Says comedian. What's the last thing he's done? What is he doing now?
Probably he made a joke about the damn Shazam shit. That's the last thing he's done.
He was a celebrity speaker for Macworld. Well, that was 2011. In 2018 to 2019, he started Fox's show Rel. What?
Yeah.
Never heard of that show. Huh.
Mm.
See, like, what does it do now then? There's a Good Burger 2 coming out? Oh, no, it did.
I thought that already came out,
2023. Yeah, never mind.
Didn't that come like that was like a Paramount Plus exclusive?
Oh, was it? Ugh.
Yo, who the fuck is paying for Paramount Plus, by the way? Does anyone have that?
I am not.
I know at a point, like, I went to do, this was a few years back. This was like in high school. I wanted to watch all the Transformers movies, and I figured they would be on there. So I got a free trial for like, and the free trial was only for like a week, and I was like, damn, okay.
I was tempted to because MLS games, when I wanted to watch The Crew, would be like exclusive to like Paramount Plus. That was really the only
Well,
reason
now
I
you can
wanted
do it
it.
as like an Amazon add-on, but at this point, this was back when free trials were usually like a month, but it was only a week, and I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm not. And I went on there, and they didn't have any of the Transformers movies, and I was like, shit, okay. So I went to cancel it, and it was like, wait, stick around, how about 2 weeks? And I was
Hold
like,
on,
nah,
what?
I'm good. And then they were like, do you want a month? I was like, holy shit, you can haggle with these fucking people?
That's they need the people, so it's a straight up big company haggling you. Wait, but hold on. Let's peel this onion for a second. Why do you want to watch all the Transformer movies?
Dude, sometimes I'm just like, I want to watch
Culture.
Shia LaBeouf be a fucking spaz.
Oh,
Culture.
so you
Chicago
stop
movies.
when it becomes Marky Mark, basically.
I still finish them.
Really?
but-
No, I can watch those.
Is
I can-
Marky Mark, is that the one about like for some reason they were talking
No,
about
I'll
like
finish it,
like
you know?
what was it?
Well, like the
the Romeo and
fucking like
Juliet laws
canon
or some
changes
shit?
every goddamn movie for some reason in the Bayverse.
Yeah, so is he dead? I actually stopped
Who?
watching after like before Marky Mark actually.
They were supposed to do 6, and then they got fucking canceled. And since then, they've had like 3 Transformers movies that have all done really well. I know Actually, I don't know how well Rise of Beast did, but I know Bumblebee did really good. Transformers
Mhm.
1, the animated one with like
Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth
they did
and
good.
Brian Tyree Henry, that
Uh,
one apparently was fucking
so
amazing.
I just looked it up. Box office became a box office disappointment from Transformers: Rise of Beasts. So it didn't do very
Yeah.
good,
It
unfortunately.
was cool though. I watched it. I liked Pete
Unfortunately, I don't
Davidson
think it's
as
unfortunate.
Mirage. I
Uh,
like Pete Davidson.
so
I
like,
think he's fun.
but hold on, going back to what I said, like, so what happened to Shia LaBeouf's character? Is
Oh,
he
apparently he
dead?
fucking died. Like in the fourth one, when Optimus wakes up and he's like, "Sam, run!" Apparently, fucking Sam died. It like,
That was they just killed him
Hmm.
off screen. That's it.
yeah.
Uh,
Because I think at that point Shia LaBeouf was like in the news for like being a fucking crash
Losing.
out.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But at the same time, I think Shia LaBeouf also didn't want to like do these anymore because
Yeah,
like
I think he was
he wants to
done
be
with
like
it.
more like sophisticated. Like
Megan Fox also like came out and was like, yeah, I felt like really typecasted and over sexualized after that role.
but didn't
She
she
was like, I
come
was playing like
back?
a 16-year-old. No, she didn't.
I thought she
She quit
did.
after the second one. Is Gabe frozen or is he just not moving?
I'm not moving right now.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Yeah, I know. I just noticed that. Um.
just checking.
Well, no. Yeah, but Megan Fox then went to the. Oh wait, she went back with
She
Michael
did
Bay for the
She
Teenage
still
Mutant
worked
Ninja
with Michael
Turtles.
Bay
Yeah, yeah,
to do
yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then she stopped acting for a little while, and then I think the most recent thing she was in was like some robot AI movie.
Ooh. Hold on, let me look. Megan Fox. A lot of people's crush back in those days.
Yep.
Yep.
Doesn't she look a lot different now? Like she had a lot more surgery done and stuff. Or am I
From this
mistaken?
picture. Wait, when was this
She
picture?
probably
Circa
has, but also she's just
2023. Yeah.
older now too.
I mean, she's 38,
She,
so
she and
age also.
MGK, they're some fucking freaks, man. Like I don't know if you saw the engagement ring thing that they had, where it was like basically nailed into his hand or some shit like that.
With who? Machine
Or
Gun
was that
Kelly?
bullshit? Yeah. Are
Oh,
they still together? Did they have a child?
no. Wait.
No,
Oh
they're
yeah,
already
they did have a
together.
baby, and they're
Yeah, they're together.
co-parenting, and they called off.
Their
This
names.
was
Yeah,
one day
yeah, yeah.
ago.
That's what I'm
So.
looking at. The engagement was called off, and 24 Fox announced on Instagram that she was expecting a child with him. So they gave a birth, but they haven't. Okay, whatever.
Dude,
What?
celebrity news, I don't keep up, and every now and then I see a headline that's like Jessica Simpson drinks snake sperm.
It's just like
Wait,
falls
which
through the
one's Jessica
cracks
Simpson?
somehow.
What? You
Yeah.
don't drink
That's
that?
the Sex and the City one.
Yeah. Hold on. What?
Oh,
What?
speaking of celebrity news, you guys Impractical Jokers fans, we had some rough news for them last week.
Practical Jokers? Who the fuck are those?
Impractical Jokers?
No.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Yeah, I
Sal,
don't-
Murr, Q. Really?
Man, you're giving me a lot of Gen Z news today, by the way.
No,
Yeah.
Impractical Jokers has been on since like when did that show start?
I
It's
don't.
like maybe it's
It's on
that
True
shit started
TV
in
and Comedy
2011.
Central. I haven't watched Comedy
Yeah.
Central
Okay.
in years.
It's gonna be a little bit ruined now, but like watch Impractical Jokers. It's all on Max, I think. Like
I don't have Max.
it was a what? You don't have Max? Okay, well,
I
it
have
was
a
a
story
really
of why I
good
don't have
show.
Max. But go ahead.
It's a really good show, and then like a couple years back, Joe left, and it just became Murr, Sal, and Q. And Joe left because his like marriage fell apart, and he wanted to like repair his marriage.
Oh.
And then the other day, last week, Joe Gatto got some sexual assault allegations.
Ooh.
He
That's what
confirmed the cheating allegations, but he denied the sexual assault allegations.
Here,
And
I'm re-
apparently, like,
they
it was just some.
they actually removed some episodes of Gatto in compromising situations.
Yeah, that was a while back. So basically, Joe was like the Joker who would fucking do anything. He was always my least favorite Joker because, like, there was the way the show operates is like there's one Joker out there having to do things with like the three of them in their ear, and if they don't do it, they take a loss, and then the one with the most losses by the end of the episode has to do the punishment.
Oh, I've seen
Yeah.
clips of that stuff. Okay.
And like Sal, Q, and Murr have like consciousness, and like they're consciouses, and they don't do as much. But like Joe will pretty much do fucking anything, which is why I always thought like my friend finds Joe to be his favorite for that reason, but he's my least favorite for that reason. Like I think it's fucking boring if he's just gonna do anything. Like he doesn't have a whole lot of lines that he won't cross, and for that reason they had to like take off episodes where he had done some like kind of frowned upon things back in 2011 in the show. But yeah, he denied the allegations of sexual assault, and he was like, apparently, like the stuff that's come out about that is like stuff about. Apparently he's just begun inpatient care at a treatment facility, and then
Wait, inpatient care treatment for what?
I don't know. I'm looking at this right now. What was this? Variety. Has voluntarily begun inpatient care at a treatment facility following the recent allegations. Are we gonna get? We should probably say SA, unless we want to get fucking demonetized.
Dude, we're not even monetized.
Well, like,
yeah.
but also just
which,
like,
by the way, that's something
yeah,
that I've
but
been
you can get
trying to
pre-demonetized. You can get
pre-demonetized.
pre-demonetized.
Okay,
right?
yeah, we do that.
On YouTube, I mean. But he said, I have used poor judgment, and as a result, I have violated the trust of the people. But anyone who knows me knows full well that I wouldn't assault anyone. So he did.
So
He's confirmed the cheating, but he's like, I
He's
didn't
denying
assault
the
anyone.
assaults.
Yeah, and from what my buddy told me yesterday, he was like, apparently it's like the messages that were shared of the screenshots were like some girls being just groupies, basically.
Okay.
But then he got accused of a second woman of inappropriate behavior. So I don't know. And then a second joker, Murr. This came out on Friday. Murr got accused of. He got accused of creeping on underage girls.
These guys are all these accusations was because the other guys were on their earpiece telling them to do this.
So like tonight's big loser.
It's like the ultimate meta. They went meta.
It says
on
he
their
stopped,
shit.
or he's on tour right now apparently for stand up, but it says okay.
Oh.
James Murray accused of sending inappropriate messages to minor. Allegations surface amid Impractical Joker's fallout. A Reddit accuser accused him of exchanging inappropriate messages with her when she was a minor. The allegations occurred last week. After the Joe allegations. So the messages allegedly took place between February 2012 and 13, when the fan was 16 and Murray was 35. And she posted in Reddit, and in one message, Murray reportedly wrote, "Haha, you're awesome. Once you turn 18," I don't know what she asked him, but his response was, "Once you turn 18, email me the same question. I'll be happy to answer."
All right. I don't think anybody knows about Impractical Joker besides you. Like,
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is weird, but
yeah. Sounds fun though. Those
Gives me
guys sound
something
like
to check out though.
yeah. They
no,
sound.
this was like world ending for a lot of Gen Z kids.
Hey, Poochie 96 says he likes the show. He or she likes the show.
Well, let's hope this didn't just ruin their night. It's like we worked past the tariffs and all that, but Impractical Jokers, that's a tough one.
Hey, Gabe, is that whiteboard that you have? Is that new?
Well, it was in the living room, and while I was on vacation, my wife moved it from the living room to there because I disagreed with that choice, but she actually put it in a good spot. So,
Yeah, actually, I think it's better. I've been to your place. I think the whiteboard is a bit.
Is
of
the
an
mother of
eyesore.
Mary now out in the living room, or the mother of what was it, Jesus?
The Mother Mary?
Was it Mary, mother of Jesus? Is she out? Is that out in the living room now?
Is Karen
There
Karen
is-
religious? I didn't think she was that religious.
she's Catholic.
Well, I'm Catholic
But
too,
there's
but
one-
you see all the heathenistic stuff I have in my back. You know, like Mario.
You're hardly Catholic.
I'm hardly Catholic.
You were raised Catholic.
We got it all the way
But-
down in South America. Brazil also has some wild prank shows. I mean,
Brazil got some.
Moment of silence for Brazil.
what happened to Brazil?
Weren't they like trying to like partner with Russia at one point?
They always do. That's fun. No, but anyway, going back to the whiteboard, whiteboard in your place in the room makes more sense than where it was.
Happy birthday, Pedro Pascal. Come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show, Pedro Pascal.
He's
Alright.
watching. He's
yeah,
watching.
Yeah, he's Poochie. He's our chatter Poochie. That's Pedro Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Pedro
you know
Pascal?
what? You know what? Let's talk a little bit about the
alright.
core, since you just kind of mentioned it. Okay. Back when I used to like I mean, actually, this was when we were training, Gabe. So like when we were first originally training, way back in 2014 or something like that. I got myself a whiteboard a long time ago, and I kind of
Uh-huh.
put it in the living room because I'm like, I need a whiteboard so I can write down all my things and do that. And I didn't buy, like, I wanted a big ass whiteboard, so I was like trying to figure out like maybe if I like get like a wooden plank thing and then
Uh-huh.
paint it with the, like, I guess there was paint that can make whiteboard magnetic as well. So I tried that. Total, total failure. The
I was
thing
gonna say, I
fell
know there's a
down.
chalk, like a blackboard
Well, I didn't want
paint that
chalk because I didn't want
works,
chalk
but
everywhere. First off, I ended up getting a smaller whiteboard and I never wrote from it again. Like, it was just more like, I don't know. Like, it turned out it wasn't anything that was like helping me like gather my thoughts and stuff like that. And secondly, that thing fell and broke the what do you call it? The molding in the bottom of
How'd
the
you put it on the wall?
what? No, it
How'd you
fell.
put it
It
on the
fell
wall?
because someone accidentally like knocked it, and it just bah like that. And it was really heavy wood, right? And then
Yeah.
that's when I realized something. Having stuff like that, like just like stuff like office stuff, does not belong in the living room. Like that's the one thing that I just kind of realized. It's
Yeah.
like anything that's like, written words or something like that, like even like when you have those like whiteboards on the kitchen for people to write down, like I don't know, like I then now that, especially like, well, actually before that, when I like lived in the condos and stuff like that with Zaria, like, and now with the house, like I noticed like the cleaner look, even when you're like in a smaller space, is better, I would say, Sometimes some of that stuff like just kind of gives a little bit of anxiety for me, because it gets messy and yeah, something about like more cleaner, anything that doesn't have like anything that like reminds me of like, work that I'm doing or things that I'm doing, kind of gives me a better sense of peace, if that makes sense. Um, and that's why that whiteboard, she's right. That whiteboard does belong where it is right now. And it looks nice too, where she put it. So just
Yeah.
say.
Good. She did a good job, but suspiciously, my 4K LG display has like scratches on it now. But
Oh, that might be
we
another
Oh.
win some, we lose
problem.
some.
That might be why that might be the actual reason you're angry.
I'm not angry at all. I'm just low on sleep. I went to sleep at like 1 a.m. and woke up at 5:15. I
what time did
ran
we
3
get
miles.
back yesterday?
I wish I went with you guys. I wish I was
It was fun.
invited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It
I
was
mean,
a good
especially
time.
after what I just told you about my
You-
Monday. I was actually
you'll
down. I
see-
was downtown Tuesday. I was like, I don't want to fucking deal with that car right now, the overheated car. Like,
No.
yeah, I had lunch with you that Tuesday. That's right.
Oh.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, I was out till like
That was
1 in the
yesterday.
morning drinking. Probably had
The
like
days are
2 or 3
really
bottles of
blending
wine.
together for me.
Were you drinking? Was it sad drinking? Sorry to hear.
Yeah, it was. Well, we threw an election party. It was kind of funny. So
Yeah.
like, I kind of have a sick sense of humor and stuff like that. So like, I was with the other trustees, or one of them, and we were both, the losers in the race, pretty much.
Mm.
And then, there was also a race for president, and the one that lost came into the place where we were drinking because I told him, we'll be here, come on by. And as soon as he walks in, I'm like, hey, now it's a loser party because it's like all 3 of us were losers. he was pissed off. I'm like, dude, I was joking. I'm trying to get us to laugh a little bit.
Hey, Poochie would have invited me. She or she says. Does anybody know who Poochie is? I'm sure it's one of your guys' friends. I don't.
I don't know.
Yeah. But man, yeah, no, that would have been. Yeah, I think we all had bad week. Man, this is a bad week for all of us. Holy fuck! Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
except maybe Yadu. Yadu seems he's fine.
My week was bad. My
I
week
mean,
was
Gabe
pretty
just got back
baseline
from
week,
Mexico, so,
like-
right?
Baseline
just
for
got
you
I
guys.
had a couple weird interactions yesterday, but otherwise,
Is it from he who shall not be named? Oh, it's Tomas. Hey, he just said who he is.
oh, that was Tomas.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Poochie.
Tomas. Tomas,
Hey.
it was mad
no,
fun.
it's Gucci. It's great.
Um, he should not be named.
We know. You were talking about what you want to do. Oh, paintballing. That's right. We got to do paintballing.
Oh no. No.
I bought a
Paint.
bunch.
Okay.
I already got about 8 people down already.
Oh, you did,
Yeah.
including me.
No, including you guys, 10 people then.
Oh,
10.
we were not included. I see. Okay. Okay.
You guys are included. Fuck
Now,
off.
now we are. After I just kind of mentioned it.
Where would this be at? Like where?
Is it paintball
Anywhere.
explosion?
It's supposed to be any paintball place in Illinois. That's what this guy
Oh,
said.
interesting.
Oh,
They
really?
have the indoor
My
ones around
university.
here. Last time I went paintballing,
I've never been.
You never been paintballing? Okay, first off, I think
Dude.
paintballing is better in the fall or before it gets warm.
I went in the summer, like
Ugh. It's
Yeah,
way
for-
too fucking warm for summer.
this kid's birthday back in. I think this was like the summer after I graduated
now.
high
Hey,
school.
Tomas wants to go. Just so you know.
Tomas, you're coming?
He says, I'm in if y'all need me.
It's a big fucking target. Tomas is a tall guy. You met him at
Oh!
Gabe's party.
I kept thinking Tomas was something. Okay, now I know who he is. Okay,
Yeah, Tomas,
yeah.
tall ass Colombian dude.
Yeah. I gave out the information, by the way, Tomas, to my buddy who works in the company. So, yeah, I'll talk to you about that later. I'll send you a text about that. Actually, about that story, like one time I did go to paintballing, and we had one dude that was one big ass giant dude, and nobody could hit him. It was the strangest thing. Like, I don't know if he went corporeal every time someone starts shooting. Like, I remember, and he's a slow dude. He was like a big, also round dude, right? But like for some reason, like I remember seeing him across the field. Me and this other guy, we were next to each other. But you just see him across the field running, like, and he was like running, like waddling from one cover to another. So it was so slow, and both me just laid out, like just shot that area. None of us hit him.
Didn't hit him.
We were like, how?
Dude, someone managed to like. I got shot I was wearing a mask, but I got shot like in the face, and the paint
It
went through,
right
and it was
through
just
the
all in my mouth.
Yeah,
Like
that sometimes happens.
Oh,
I love
man.
that. I love
I
those.
took off the
things.
mask. I was like, nobody take a picture of this.
And someone took a picture. Yeah, of course. Don't say no.
Yeah.
Of course, someone's gonna fucking take a
But
picture.
today was a fucking great day. I ran twice. I ran 3 miles in the morning. I ran 3 miles. No, not 3 miles. Excuse me. 3 miles in the morning, yes. But me and Dongon went for a run today
Oh, that's
outside on the
fine.
Riverwalk at 6 o'clock. I was proud of myself. 4 hours of sleep. I've accomplished these things, and I'm here. Showed up late, but I also went live stream watching Nintendo, my console. And you know what? Okay, to be clear, guys, I am biased. I do own quite a strong position in Nintendo.
And I know that we were talking about that Tuesday too.
And
I
I
wasn't
bought
gonna mention
more.
that.
I bought more as soon as I saw
The
it,
weather was
too.
so miserable this morning. Like I woke up. And I was
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
I had
how
like
did you
a-
run today? Fucking, the weather was
It
terrible,
was
just like what
wonderful
Yadu just said.
wonderful weather at 6
By the
o'clock.
by the afternoon, it had
o'clock?
cleared up.
Really?
Yeah.
Weather.
It was like
65
literally-
I'm
degrees.
really
Straight up
loving the
thunderstorms
fact
in our
that,
place.
that sunset's getting pushed back. I'm very very excited for sunset to be at like 10 p.m.
You wear a ski mask under the paintball mask to avoid the splatter. You double dip on that. Okay. No,
Would've been smart.
that's a
but
chat.
Also,
Yeah.
it was like dude, I had to have my hair like in a fucking t-shirt because I know that like that never would have come out.
Yeah, it's a little tough. Yeah. Either way, though, no,
Put the kind of pigeon
paintball
shit
is
on my
super
head.
fun. Like when you get hit, like it just, I don't know, it just stings a little. It's not that bad.
Yeah, depending
Yeah.
on how far away you got. Like I had shot myself in the leg point blank, like out of curiosity. It did leave a welt, but
I think the famous place in Italy. Oh God, I don't even remember. There was Paintball Explosion. I think is the place that a lot of people go to. I think I went there twice, and there was another place though too. But the ticket said any place in Illinois. There was no specifics. It's kind of, that's kind of fun.
I'm trying to remember where the paintball place I went to in Columbus was because it was a fucking.
I know. I'm pretty sure I know the place. Everybody went there because we always got
It was
tickets
like
for that.
out in the middle of butt fucking nowhere.
Yeah, but it was north, I think.
was
North of
north, yeah,
Columbus.
yeah.
Yes, I know
It was
exactly.
like it was like in Westerville.
I think it was like Splatter Park. I think it was called, if I remember
Right.
correctly. Because like they would always promote in the Ohio State and like people would always get
Splatter
tickets over
Park,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this place? Oh no, it was near. It's not near.
It's
It's
north.
even further north. It's like
Yeah.
in between. It's like near. I'm trying not Mount Vernon, but like Mansfield. It's like just southwest of Mansfield.
All this running you're doing, Gabe, will definitely help you with the paintball thing. Like there's a lot of running involved.
No, I was my first time ever running outside, and me and Dongun, we ran. Maybe I shouldn't be saying his name. Me and DG, we just ran
It's
outside
too late.
the whole
First and last.
Yeah, first name last. Give him his social security
That's not
number
his
while you're
first
at
and
it.
last. That's his, no, that's not his first.
No. I was saying like let's. No, I was joking. I know.
Let's dox him.
Oh,
We're not being literal here.
okay. I'm
Jeez.
sorry, I'm drunk now. Piggyback.
Really? Got you that? We got you
we
there,
got
Gabe?
there.
Oh,
Damn.
Look how much. This is a lot, right?
I didn't have that
Come
much
on.
though.
Yeah. I couldn't get
A lot,
any.
though. Like I
I'm
realized
I'm
been
sober.
out every weekend for the past like over a month.
Oh,
Like
man,
it
I'm
took me a minute
sober
to get
too,
On
man.
used to that.
vacation too, dude. In Mexico, I was like,
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Shit. I wanted to ask you about that. How was Mexico? Hold on. I mean, I don't know if do you want to talk about it in the stream, but
I'd love to talk about it. Sure.
yeah, we got well, actually we don't have any minutes. It's 11 o'clock. Whoops.
I'd love to hear more about it, but I
Started
got
a little
pass
late.
out. 7.
All right.
Yeah.
good night.
Actually, it is 11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So hold on.
Yeah,
So
and
next
I've been hungover all day.
So next week, by the way, so are we gonna have a guest, JP? What's up with that?
Yeah. Aaron will be here. He just he had something unexpected come up, and so
Okay, cool. All right.
yeah, he'll be here Wednesday.
Yadu, go ahead and do your Gen Z humor ad for next week.
See you later, fellas.
And yeah, see you, man. And wait, hold on. See you later. What? Oh, he left already. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I'm here,
His
I'm here.
picture's still a picture. By the way, I am saving that picture that we have right now of you. I'll use that for my
Okay.
MIA. Okay, guys. So we talked a lot. Kind of a sober, sombering week, I believe. You know, I think things will get better for all of us. I guess I'll do the closeout because I don't think I've ever closed out. I think I always ask you guys to do it. But do you guys have anything to say though, real quick? No.
I want to say, just keep your head up. Don't get lost in the news. Stay healthy.
Crash out.
All right. Awesome.
Don't do that. Yeah. Great, guys.
All right, guys. So yeah, I mean, things look shitty. Things will get better for everybody, for all of us to keep persevering. You know, even if you have one incredibly shitty day, you might have one small win, like what I got here. And
We are cashless.
yes, we are a
establishment.
cashless establishment. That was my one
Yeah.
goodbye. Shout out to 16th Street Bar. They actually said that they will open up a new location in Printers Row. So it's not a complete goodbye, but they will have a new beginning. They won't be called 16th Street anymore, obviously. But I'm glad that it's not because they went out of business. It's because somebody bought out their tavern license. So shout out to them. I'll definitely follow them and announce when they open up their new place in several months. And yeah, guys, so like no matter what's going on, guys, like things will get better. Persevere on that and just keep on moving on, guys. So with that said, cheers, guys. We will see you next week with a guest and probably a chippier attitude too.
Yay.
Yeah.
Chip
Good
here.
night, guys.
Well, good night.
Good night.